just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls and the closet and the holes. It comes away again, I can't control it. Hiding under the bed in my body and my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must
swing. So we are going to be rocking and rolling all night long here. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for having us in. We got the plays. Go ahead and give the hockey plays there so they can still get on them.
We're on the Isles money line, Carolina money line, and then Vancouver's going to start here in about an hour.
All right, so we got the Islanders, we got Carolina.
What's up, Ben?
And we got Vancouver. What's up, Ben? Yep. We're also, me and Rich will be joining us in a second. But we're both on SMU minus 13.5. We're both on FAU over 57 in the game with no defense. He is also taking Charlotte plus 7. I looked at it 100 times from Sunday. Is there any reason we're not on the Braves plus 1.5?
They can't hear you. That's odd. Because I can't. What's up, fellas? They're on FAU. They're on the over.
Okay, can you hear me now? The volume is low. Interesting. All right, let me adjust something.
Appreciate that, Ben.
Appreciate you letting me know. All right, is that better?
Oh, there we go.
All right, is that better? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if my directional's right. All right, let me change my pattern. All right, is that better? Should be better.
You said great.
Right,
Great.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Was playing with it. Even ran a couple tests that are on YouTube. It's there. So let's go through. Was there, like I said, we got the Islanders, we got Carolina, we got SMU, and we got Vancouver later, right?
Yeah.
SMU minus 13.5. We got FAU over 57. Then we will get into the football game. There is weather. There's possibly even having a delay. Charlotte's just kicking off right now. Me and Rich are each on the plus 7. I don't see any defense being played in this game. I'll probably take the first quarter over too as soon as it pops up. I didn't get any quarters in this game until they shade up. We're also on the Atlanta Hawks, which is getting ready over 224.5. We're on Grayson Allen. Yep. It's time to get on the bandwagon. He came through it for us last time. He's going to come through for us today. Grayson Allen over 2.5 threes. It'll be an interesting game to watch, especially with the new rules. Because Trae Young is one of those guys who loves to jump into people. So he's not going to get that call. And that'll be an interesting how they handle that and accept that. All right, so let's just go with that. So people
Guess what?
We'll add more as we go along.
Blue home after playing the Wild.
What was that?
I turned on my TV.
I am actually
A little technical difficulties nice and early.
as we speak. Yep. Oh. So this game is very interesting. What do we get? Do we want to give an official play as Atlanta plus 1.5? I know you like the money line. Atlanta has shown timely hitting. You have the Dodgers doing an opener tonight.
I like the one and a half. You get a good number on it.
I think it's like 140 right now.
Mine's a little higher than that. But I'm personally on the Braves.
Are you bullish about? I know you're on the money line, but are you bullish about to give that as a play?
I was waiting for Rich because he's gonna talk me off it.
I mean, there's so many times you say they can't lose this game. They can't lose this game. They've had 3 games in a row that they can't lose, and they keep losing them. So it's a question of right now. I don't trust the Dodgers hitting at all. Like, to me, I also don't know why you haven't changed the lineup. So you only have one player that's going well. Well, if you're on SMU, you're going to miss it because they almost took the opening kickoff to the midfield. So if you're on that, you have to get in that. But what I was saying with the Dodgers, you have your best hitter batting 9th.
Right.
Why not move him to 3rd? Why not move him to 4th? Move him to 5th. Try to give somebody else lineup protection.
Because they won 106 games like this.
I understand they won 106 games. You also have to be able to make adjustments in the postseason. Right now, you have your best hitter is getting less at bats than everybody else in the lineup.
Right.
That the one guy they fear doesn't get up to bat as much as the other guys right now. Corey Seager's batting 205. Trey Turner's batting 182. They're great players, but there comes to a point where other teams have their number. So SMU's going no huddle. They're going to piss me off before I can get my quarter bets in. By the way, I think SMU actually spanks the hell out of this team. I have no idea why Tulane's even considered. Charlotte's going right down the field. I'm going to be on the over 13.5 in the first quarter. That's a personal play. If you want to join me, you can join me. I got my clock cleaned in soccer today, so I'm being a little bit close. You're going to hear a lot of things personal play. So Gerardo's on FAU. Apparently, he doesn't look at and see FAU can't play any defense. Sorry, I'm also eating some garlic nuts. These things are great. The line started at 5. It went up to 6.5. I don't understand this. And to me, it's really a question when I sit there and I look at their defensive stats. Did we get a PI? No. FAU is not going to be able to stop Charlotte all game. Charlotte's the better team, in my opinion. No idea why they're getting points. And you're giving me a touchdown? All right. This is not Lane Kiffin's FAU team. Charlotte's moved down the field. They're in field goal range to start. SMU has moved down the field. They're in field goal range to start. Lafayette, Arkansas State. Rich loves this Arkansas State team. But they're another team that I believe has a 212th ranking in pass defense. It's not going to go well. 4th and 2, SMU's going for it early. Let's see what happens here. 4th and 2. SMU, little rollout by the quarterback. Nobody really open.
They just said that Mayfield has a fractured humerus bone as well.
Mayfield?
Breaking news. Yep.
The boxer?
No, Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I mean, but Case Keenum has been there, done this. I mean, it's not an issue at all. SMU gets the first down. It's another good run here. They're going to move inside the 20. Oh,
he's not going to play.
Big miss by Charlotte. Thought you were going to put points on the board to start the quarter. Instead, 5-minute drive leads to nothing. Arkansas State, 4th and 1 on their own side of the field early. I was shocked that ULL beat the crap at Appalachian State. And all of a sudden, then it went back. The line opens up at 18. 18's a number. Ottawa scores. Panthers score. Capitals are up 2. Caps are a good team.
Yeah, they are.
Continue to be a good team. Oh, this NFL, I mean, I look at this thing and I look for Johnson to get about 70, 75 yards. So I was trying to look what Rich gave his rushing prop at was 58.5. So let me add that as an official play because that will definitely be an official play.
Yeah, I don't have a lot on the football game. I mean, I have a couple plays we'll give out. This game to me is a dumpster fire. I don't want to take anything from these teams because they are professional teams, and I have to play with one of these teams 2 times a year. But I'm on the Broncos today, and these guys probably not. So. And Mr. Keenum has his same offensive coordinator, which is the head coach. So he knows these plays. I would look at the tight ends. He always checked down to what the hell, Rudolph. So I would look at their tight end.
Yeah, I took Austin Hooper and the Browns to win at plus 450.
Nice.
That's kind of one of the thoughts I was thinking as well. Yep, Austin Hooper, anytime touchdown, and the Browns to win. All right, so the line in Arkansas State has already dropped down to 65.5 from 70. That line was just way too big. SMU in 2nd and goal gets stuffed. Hawks are out to a 14-10 lead. It's early.
I think I'm gonna give it a hockey play out.
Go for it.
I'm just looking at some.
All right, Tanner Mordecai is back to pass. Inside roll to the right, and he's going to get sacked. Now he throws it away. So
yeah, I'm taking the Rangers money line.
What do we got?
It's not going to start until 5.
Oh, okay. Upcoming Rangers money line. What time's that game start? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8:05. Yeah, 8:05.
Yep. All right, SMU is going to get 3 here, hopefully. They do. Florida Atlantic gets the ball for the first time. Get a big play by Florida Atlantic. But I expect this game to go back and forth. Rangers money line. We'll add that. That's nice. Oh, I got to do some look on this NBA. You guys will learn.
There only there's 4 games, right? It's 4 games, right?
3.
3.
Yeah, you got this game, you got the Heat game, and then you have the Dubs game. There's only 3 games tonight. So we'll talk
SMU
about
got
the
the three. You
NBA.
got the
We'll
three.
talk about some options, some things to do. What?
SMU got the three there. You got the three there.
Yeah, they got the 3. Yep. See, NBA is I mean, this is the first Bucks game on the road. You had Kyle Lowry for the Heat. No Drew Holiday for the Bucks. I mean, I kind of looking at the rebound market again that I was on the first game. And they're still playing it. Adebayo. I mean, the one thing that was interesting was Grayson Allen, a nice stat line. It wasn't just points that he picked up. He had 6 assists, 5 rebounds. So the other thing was Jordan Nwora. Nwora playing on coming off that bench, looking at his point scoring because he's going to get some opportunities to be able to get. And then of course we're always going to take Giannis. He's just going to get a ton of. We're going to look more at his PRA. What's his PRA tonight? So it's a little bit up than what it was the first game, but they should need Giannis more with out Holiday. So he should score more. The big man is in.
What up? What up?
I got a special.
Oh. Are we doing the fucking echo again?
I don't. The echo can't be anything to do with mine. It literally can't be.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Yo.
You still hear it? You still hear it? Oh, I still hear it. I still hear it.
Is he muted though?
Are you muted, Fox?
There we go. Now there's nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's good now.
Rich, we're on the Islanders, we're on the Hurricanes, we're on the Canucks, and we're on the Rangers.
I saw what you gave earlier. Yep.
All right.
I was just
too low. Then my
the only thing that I can think of is has to be your speakers or something, and your mic's catching on what it's saying.
Yeah, that's why we can hear when you're goal scores or whatever.
Well, you can hear that now because the way I set that up. That's always going to be able to be heard. All right, I moved my mic. Is that any better?
I don't even want to say anything.
You don't even want to say anything?
Also no.
I'm trying adjusting the panel. Is that better?
I don't know. Is it?
Again, it's got to be the output. It's not. Yeah, it's not actually the mic, so it wouldn't be the input. It have to do something with the output.
Maybe put in some headphones.
It's so clear coming back through. It's like how I hear myself on the broadcast. Like I'm incredibly loud in my ears.
How about now?
Is that how it is at a radio station? You get to hear yourself?
Yeah, I mean, when I use the headphones, I sit there and I listen to what you guys.
What did you do? Because I can still hear myself very faintly, but not much at all.
I don't even hear myself.
I killed the B2 reverb monitor back to me.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear myself, but it's very faint.
Okay, so we'll stick with those settings.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
All right. We were talking about the game. We talked about earnest rushing yards over 58.5. I mean, I've been trying to tell him. To me, Case Keenum is an NFL quarterback. He's been there. He's done that. This is not going to be anything new to him. He'll be able to move the football team. Not going to have to change anything that's going on. You just run the offense.
Right.
And kind of take it as that. I mean, I don't see, not to say that he's as good as Baker Mayfield. He's not going to scramble. You're not going to get any additional plays, scrambling the plays. But he'll read the defense and make the right read.
Right.
And you're not going to have to dummy down the offense. You also get Jarvis Landry back, which is big. Oh, he's wide open. SMU right down the field. Let's go.
Yeah, you get Landry back, and it looks like Beckham is a go.
Yeah, Beckham's a go. Peoples is go. There's a shoot for the moon prop that's out there that I took. Because it's got a chance, which is Beckham to have 2 touchdowns and the Browns to win for plus 2,000. Threw a couple bucks on it. It's not an official play by any means necessary. I am leaning the one play that's out there, though, is the Browns to win and Austin Hooper to score a touchdown. Because I do think the tight ends are going to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Hooper will be a guy he's probably been thrown to in the practice squad. Donovan Peoples-Jones possibly as well. SMU going right down the field. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, I would say he's probably more familiar with Hooper and Harrison Bryant. I don't know if I know Njoku was dealing with an injury. I don't know if he's playing or not. But Donovan Peoples-Jones and Rashard Higgins. Rashard Higgins is a favorite target for all the quarterbacks. I mean, he just catches everything that goes his direction. So,
first and goal, SMU. Let's go, boys.
I actually took one of those like fun props. I took Dearness Johnson to score a touchdown and have 100 rushing yards, and that's plus 325.
I took Dearness Johnson to have more yards from Melvin Gordon at plus 186.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good because
do we have a sack prop?
Yeah, 5.5. 5.5 plus money. I took it.
I don't have a sack prop.
I'd still take it.
Only the lucky people have a sack prop.
I didn't get it until about 4 or 5 o'clock.
He's in the end zone. How are you calling? He was in the end zone.
Let me see.
So we were talking about the Braves money line. I wasn't going to make it official until you got on the broadcast. You talk us off it or whatever.
I don't have a good read on that series. I would have thought the Dodgers were gonna win Game 3. Or wait, no, did they win Game 3? They did, didn't they?
They won Game.
Wasn't it 3 in a row? No, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. I took the under there. I don't have a good read on that series. This Dodgers team looks like they're just fucking out of gas. I mean,
they're not getting deep into the pitching count at all.
Well, they're insane. Like they've got a massive amount of injuries. Their pitching staff is completely trashed right now. Like I don't even know what happened to their starting pitching. The bullpen is getting taxed every game because the starters can't go deep. Like Urias gets tagged up yesterday. They had to pitch 6 innings. The bullpen had to go 6 innings in game. What was that, 4? Two games ago, they had to go 6 innings. And then yesterday, they had to do the same thing. Everybody keeps waiting for the Dodgers to just blow up and go nuclear, I think they're done. I think it's over.
Yeah,
I think it's
I mean, they're obviously, if they win this, you go back home and you say 2 games, you win game 6, and it's a brand new game. But I look at that team that looks like they're trying to depend it strictly on the long ball, and
Well,
it hasn't been there. Hasn't been there all series.
right.
And
Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of teams have done. But the Braves have been able to. The Braves pitching's been able to basically shut the Dodgers down. They haven't been able to get to them, so I think the Dodgers just hit a buzzsaw here with the Braves. I mean, we've seen it before where these teams come in and they're just hot, and you get hot at the right times and make a run. I mean, I think the Braves were under 500 for a good portion of the season, at least past the around the All-Star break. I think they were under 500. So they didn't really turn it on until second half. But, I mean, those are the teams that win. I mean, we saw it a couple years back with the Nats. The Nats caught fire, and they made the playoffs by like one game, and then just made a run all the way to the World Series.
all right, so we're depressing ourselves with this conversation. So let's move on to something that we all care about.
Why, are you on the Dodgers? You're not a Dodgers fan.
No, I told you I got the
Oh, you got the
to win
Dodgers
World Series, and
future.
I got the Braves to win the World Series.
Yeah.
It's not different, but it's just kind of doom and gloom. So
How about your boy Rob hitting that nice lick?
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you don't get a home run. That basically we've been talking about this in a whole new way.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting sitting there. Let's talk the NFL game. I mean, from a teaser perspective, I would take the Broncos plus 7.5 and the under 46.
Yeah, I like the under. The total is just so low. I think the Browns' first half team total was 12.5. That's actually, I'm not going to bet it, but
I got 10. That was going to be my play.
you're going to go over or under.
Over.
Yeah, he likes the team total at over 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that this the Browns are getting Jedrick Wills back. Conklin's still not there. But I mean, everybody kind of expects us to be like a huge drop off from a very injured Baker Mayfield to a very healthy Case Keenum, who's run this offense for 5 years now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see much of a difference happening. I really don't.
I mean,
my biggest thing was the running backs, and you guys have seemed to already. I'm confused about it. I really am. But I'm just riding with you guys on it. If they got a running back, and they got your boy back on the line. That's what really matters.
I mean, the biggest part of having a good running game is having good play calling, a good offensive system, and a good offensive line. And they've got almost their entire offensive line now. And we've seen Dearness Johnson, albeit in limited work in the past. But I mean, he is a very capable backup. He's not a scrub. He's not a bum. He's not somebody that come off the street. Like this dude, he's a decent running back. So any decent running back in the NFL should be able to run behind this line and run in this system.
Yeah, Ben, I'll leave it up to Rich to let us know about the weather. He can just look outside. I mean, he's probably about 40 miles from the stadium, maybe more. But
we had tornadoes. We had tornadoes earlier, about an hour and a half ago.
Did they land?
Yeah, there was. They think there was one that touched down about maybe 15, 20 miles north of me.
Oh shit.
But it was a lot of wind, a lot of rain. I don't know what the. I don't think any of this actually went through Cleveland. We're south of Cleveland here, so.
Didn't look like it when they were doing the pregame interviews. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like we talked about before, it's going to be probably wind and rain. I don't know that it's going to be like a constant rain. Might just be drizzle. The wind swirls in there. So I guess it depends on, what end of the field you're in. I would be very careful with I saw a handful of guys on some kicking props in this game. That's not something I would bet. Stefanski doesn't like to kick field goals to begin with. Might be more so, might be more inclined to kick field goals in this game, but I don't know that he's going to change a whole lot. I don't know that he's going to change a whole lot of what he's doing. The other thing is, sack prop is now 4.5. It's 4.5 on heavy juice. It's minus 145 to the over. So I got 5.5 at plus 115. So I think we get several sacks on both sides. Teddy Bridgewater's playing on a bum ankle. I think they've got some offensive line issues.
I mean, that's the thing. I like to take Bridgewater's over because everybody has torched the Browns here, but I can't take a prop on him if I don't know he's going to play the whole game.
Yeah,
And
that's definitely a concern.
Yeah. So Trey Young is dealing with the new rules real well. He's got 1 point in PRA. So he hasn't got to the line 37 times, and the Hawks are actually still winning. But he's 0 for 4 from the field, and he has 0 free throws, so therefore he has 0 points.
What's the new rule? No, is it flopping?
You can't run into anybody. You can't pull back and jump back or
draw those. Yeah, draw the contact.
It's interesting though, because it's interesting if you watch the way it was interpreted. If you watch the way it was interpreted in the Lakers Golden State game, they weren't giving guys fouls on drives that you were leaning in or jumping into. Like, I would expect from a jump shot, that's how I thought the interpretation of the rule is. But if I'm driving and I still go up and then you hit me, that's a foul. And if I jump into you, that's always been kind of a way, but that's kind of still a basketball play versus I'm standing out on the 3-point line and I jump at you when you raise your hand up so I can get three free throws when you weren't attempting to do anything. So that was kind of very interesting to watch, and we're gonna we'll probably have some props in the Golden State game later on tonight. We got plenty of time till 10 o'clock. We got the Bucks and the Heat getting ready to tip off here. No Drew Holiday playing. Bucks should be fine. Allen over 2.5 threes. Sorry, did I forget the threes part? There was a lot of stuff I just kind of was going quickly. At this point, you're going to understand that as long as we get a good number on that, I'm going to be on that a lot. I have a guy that if you're going to give me minus 110 for a guy who's going to attempt about 8 a game, I think he'll make 3. He's going to have great looks with Giannis down low and double teams coming after him. So, Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen's going to be a lot of different things I'm on. I'm actually even on Grayson Allen, actually rebounds as well. And he took his assist. So first quarter did not give us the score fest that we wanted. We had a missed field goal by Charlotte. We had a made field goal by Charlotte. And both these teams aren't getting going. ULL, 18-point favorites, are in a 0-0 game versus Arkansas State. That's not good because Arkansas State can't play defense. So lots to get ready to get going. It's 8:06. We got the game getting ready to kick off in 14 minutes.
Grayson Allen.
Enemy number one.
Gerardo Grayson Allen. Yeah, over 2.5 threes.
Grayson Allen's a solid player. He's a good player. He does has a high IQ. People may hate him because he's a cheap shot artist in some plays, but yeah. Kind of look there. So SMU's got the ball again, up 10. It's got a guy wide open. Tulane has some major issues tackling after the guys catch it. FAU's got a decent drive going here. We need some points. Coastal let us down last night. That was terrible. But you kind of saw it happening. And there's a first down again. This is almost like pitch and catch for SMU. Tulane sent the house. I was like, all right, okay, I'll throw to my tight end.
Did you take the
I think the first half under 20.5. Do we want to say that's an official play?
That's up to you guys.
I'm on the first half over team total for the Cleveland, but I like the 20.5.
Okay, I'll put it. First half under 20.5.
Carolina scores.
The one thing with this Denver team is their offense can move, but not quickly. They're very when they do score, they're very long drives, and a lot of times they are kicking field goals.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a different Denver team when Judy comes back. And Judy comes back, and who's the other guy? Hamler comes back. That gives them two like matchup problems on defense. Like, to me, I also really like them just to call Tim Patrick a tight end because he's basically playing a tight end. Mordecai misses him. Had a step by 7 yards, and you just missed the throw. Noah Fant is probably the guy who's been taking away most of his plays versus Tanner Mordecai, but sorry, not Tanner Mordecai, but by Tim Patrick. But Tim Patrick is the same tight end as Kyle Pitts as a tight end. None of them even line up at the tight end, but they have the same size and create the same matchup problems on the outside. These SMU tight ends are just beating the crap out of Tulane. They don't know what to do with them. Now, they're also tight end again, not lining up anywhere near as inside. I do love how Miami has two safeties that were named freshman All-Americans today in the midseason list. One's played a game.
They're getting torched. Oh.
He's making plays. He's the 5-star kid that I was telling you that he was finally starting. But he was named the preseason All-American team, and I was like, for freshmen, and I was like, he hasn't played. And the game he did play, they gave him 40 points. He had a lot of good plays in that game, but yeah. Jump Shot giving us some stuff on. I have to ask you where the world Blake Wheeler is playing this days. Last time I knew Blake Wheeler, he was playing in Boston, but you said Anaheim at Winnipeg. It's first and goal for SMU.
He plays for
At
Winnipeg.
the 3-yard line. FAU and Charlotte are down a quarter, and we only got 3 points. That's not a good start. These teams can give up some points, though. Mavericks are having major issue making baskets. 26 points in a quarter and a half is almost not good. Totals dropped 210. That's not a good start for us. Tanner Mordecai just ran a bootleg, and the entire team went to the right. He was the only one that went left, and he walks into the end zone. SMU up 17. All right, SMU is going to win this by 400. And we're at the student section who's drinking on the side, yeah. We'll come back. It's a nice student section, though. All right. Levi Lewis. Let's see if he can do something with Louisiana. And he's going to get sacked. Arkansas State is just owning the outside end. This total was 70. You have a total of 0 right now. The SMU total is 72.5, which I guess they think one team scoring 60. SMU is now minus 24.5. Tulane has no defense, so. All right, Jordan's giving us also, he's telling your Islanders play. Damn, the Rangers already scored? I missed it. Damn it. How to get on them.
Open is 2-0 Hurricanes.
Yeah, that one I was already on. The Rangers, I was waiting. 3rd and 12, and they tried to run it up the gut. All right, so just to let you know, so Arkansas State is 1-5. Lost their starting quarterback. Louisiana Lafayette was seen as the big problem to Coastal. Is 5-1, and they can't move the football. Well, Arkansas State gets tackled inside their own 5-yard line, so that was a brilliant idea there. The total has dropped 22 points.
Jeez.
FAU's got it 1st and goal. Rich, I didn't give the Charlotte +7. I told them you were on it, but I didn't give it as an official play.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
They gave the over, which is not helping.
What's the score there?
3-0.
Oh.
Second quarter.
Okay. FAU is
FAU has the ball inside the 8-yard line.
FAU and Charlotte are both teams that I've been on multiple times this year. So.
Hey, Tulane scored.
gonna say I've got 17-0 SMU. They just scored a touchdown.
Yep.
I've got the 13.5 there.
Yeah, we have 13.5. 17-6.
Did we made that official?
Yep. I'm on that in several different ways, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know you liked it, so.
Well, SMU is not they're not a team that's going to let up. So if you can't stop them, they're going to score. They're going to score 100 points.
Yep. Well, we got 24 in the first quarter.
Yep. You're saying Baker's got some kind of a fracture also on top of
they're saying he's got another injury too.
Islanders score.
Nice.
Nice. There we go. We start off hockey. I don't see it yet, but I'll trust you. Cap was scored again. That game's over. What do we got in the second quarter in this game? It's a good game I'm going to play around with. It's not bad. Getting an over 44.5 for a half. Another great kick return for SMU. Just having a great play. So SMU is already on the other side of the field. And because of that, they've already changed the first half total to 47.5. And the Braves score first, 2 runs to start the first.
I don't understand how anybody that's watched any games in this Braves-Dodgers series could have bet the Dodgers. Before the game started. Let's go with that. I don't understand because the Dodgers have literally gone down in every game in this series, I think, except for one.
SMU team total is 51.
Pre-game was like 42.5, 43.
Yep. Hawks are beating the Mavericks. Mavericks made a little run. We're going to lose the over there. It's not even going to be close.
Man, how about
Mavs
that
scored
Raptors?
11 points in the second quarter.
How about that Raptors no show last night?
Well, they didn't have anybody. You had Fred VanVleet. It was Fred VanVleet versus the world. I told you that made no sense. That's why I gave the Wiz the win.
Yeah, I took the over. They couldn't even contribute enough to get it over.
No. And I mean,
I don't even know if it cracked 200.
Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes. There's no Siakam because, quite frankly, probably because they're trying to trade him.
I almost feel like these Toronto teams play better on the road than they do at home. Jays, Leafs, Raptors. I feel like whenever they play big home games, they like no show.
That game's gonna be so bad. I mean, they're gonna be not like worse than the league bad, but
Let's see. I heard
not going to be.
I heard a handful of people on the. I heard a handful of people on the. Said the Raptors team total over was a gift. Win total, season win total.
Well, again,
was 30, 37 and a half, I think. 38.
Your main guys are Dragic. You're hoping Dragic gives you Dragic 2-3 years ago. But Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, who has never lived up to his billing. You draft Scotty Barnes, who is basically a Pascal Siakam clone, because you're going to get rid of Siakam because he wants out. So you're just waiting for the right deal. This could be where Ben Simmons ends up. Not sure.
Is
if I was
Kyle Lowry's gone, right?
Lowry's in Miami. He's playing right now.
Yeah.
The Heat are on start the game 11-3. FAU finally scores 7-3.
I like Ant's analysis there. Browns roll. That sounds good. I don't know.
That was a tremendous analysis there.
When I look at this Broncos team, I see a team that looked really good against the Jags, the Jets, and the Giants, and a team that has looked really not so good when they're not playing those three teams.
Yeah, but they have weapons.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't get it wrong. They have weapons. They have ways to score. Best I can say. Don't get that twisted and feel like they don't have.
I feel like
Cleveland's defense is the big deal, and I think they kind of lean on their defense a lot of this games. That's where I kind of think Johnson's going to have a pretty decent day because I think they're going to have setup. Though I wouldn't be shocked if the first play is play action and a deep bomb to either Peoples, OBJ, or the other white guy.
Schwartz.
Yeah, Schwartz. Because I can see them and think, oh, we're going to keep this close. He's got no arm. We're going to bring this down.
They brought out the orange pants. Everybody's a fan. Everybody's a fan of the orange pants.
There's play action. Simple pass. Owes over to Jarvis Landry. Gain of 5. All right, so they didn't go downtown, but they gave him a completion. And guaranteed Landry gets flagged for taunting in this game.
Easy stuff. Just run the offense.
Well, I mean, it would be.
I don't know why.
Boring,
I don't know why dude bid in.
I literally think every team in the world could just throw the passes in the flat.
I don't know why dude bid in. Like Keenum was going to run for something.
Yeah.
I mean, Keenum's not. He's not running anywhere.
Here comes screen to Hooper. Hooper to the second level.
So that's good.
There he goes. Here comes the run. Not great for my first half under, but we'll see. I do think Denver's the one that was going to score. I mean, Cleveland was the one that's going to score. Hooper with the stiff arm. Get out of here.
Okay. Less analysis, Ant. I want less analysis. I don't like that one. I don't like that analysis.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's Anthony's analysis based on the city. He's off to the second level. There's Johnson. Boom, baby, to the 22.
I mean, he can run. He's a very capable running back.
Of
course, that was a big ass hole he's running through.
Make something happen that's not there.
Yeah, that was a big ass hole he was running through. So just follow the blocks.
See, Troy Aikman says he could have run through the hole. They're going to get back to Johnson again. Johnson's going to cut through, and he's going to get down to the 3-yard line. Come on, Dearness, give me my touchdown early.
Man.
Arkansas State is going to be the first one to get on the scoreboard as an 18-point dog.
The one time I didn't bet on them.
Yep. Charlotte's trying to answer FAU. And there's Johnson. Nice cut. Touchdown. There's Johnson's touchdown.
Nice.
7-0. The Dogs. Dearness Johnson.
I mean, this is this kid is he's gonna make a name for himself in this one game that everybody's watching.
Yep. We're gonna have everybody like, I picked him up in fantasy.
I did pick him up in fantasy last week.
Did I know his name before I walked in here? Greg something? Greg? What is it? But I've got the sleeper pick.
He's a sleeper.
Did 3 guys have to get injured for him to see the field? Yes. Oh.
Good deal.
Denver is greater than Cleveland? I've been to Denver. Denver's not that much.
Oh, I like Denver. I like Denver a
There's some
lot.
cool stuff
The
to
city.
do in Denver, but
Yeah.
I mean, quite frankly, I've only been through Cleveland, so I really can't tell you what the Cleveland part of it is. But yeah.
Well,
I'm sure there's more to do in
Denver's
Denver than there is
Yes.
to do in Cleveland, but yeah.
Yes, there is. And it's just nicer in general. You've got the mountains, you've got the city, there's a lot of stuff to do in Denver.
Yeah. I've got
I mean, there's the same, there's a lot of stuff to do in Cleveland too, but it's not the same.
So running across Lake Erie and see if it's actually frozen over is not as fun. Arkansas State strikes first. SMU says, take that, Tulane. We don't care that you scored. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Nice.
If you want to be a Mustang, you have to understand Mustang pride. Oh. All right, well, Johnson over 58.5 looks really nice. Charlotte's got it first and goal. Down to FAU. Let's go, boys. Let's get a 28-point second quarter. I'll take a 20-point second quarter. Now on Tubi. I have no idea what Tubi is. Anthony, I know this has nothing to do that you live right to the state, right next to Ohio.
He doesn't.
He lives in Indiana.
No, he's in Nebraska.
He's in Indiana.
Is he?
I thought he was in Indiana.
I don't know. I suppose he can settle that for us.
I thought he was a Nebraska fan, but I thought he was living in Indiana. Might be. I don't know. Who knows?
Omaha.
The 18-point favorite is now 3.5-point favorite. How'd you get the ball in the 1 on a kickoff? That takes a lot of practice. All right, here comes Teddy Bridgewater. There comes Javonte Williams. Give him 12 carries. Let's go. All right. Charlotte gets an offensive pass
That was Gordon.
interference call in the end zone, and they go back 17 yards. How do you go back 17 yards? 15 yards. They're going backwards. They had at the 7, they had a holding call for 10. So they've got 1st and 32 right now. It's not a lot of plays in a play for 1st and 32. Should just try to get 7. Oh, come on. Give me this punt prop early. Let's go.
So, first 2 plays run.
Oh, he is in Omaha, Nebraska. My bad.
Obvious passing down here, so let's see if we can get a pressure.
Yep. Where's Cortland Sutton? Nope. There's Noah Fant. He's short.
Yep.
Is it me? Noah Fant looks like he added like 20 pounds of weight and he looks slow as hell. Looks like he's been eating the cupcakes.
Well, he's been hurt off and on for the last year or 2, so maybe there was time where he just couldn't train. What did you miss? Do you have any questions about Dearness Johnson after that first drive? Come on, man.
I totally went to go did a run.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how many yards he has, but it's a chunk.
The game's supposed to kick off at 5:25.
Charlotte just did like the worst goal line series ever. You had a holding call, you had an offensive PI, and then you fumbled the ball.
Well, Dearness has got 3 carries for 34 yards and a touchdown.
There we go.
That's not that bad.
10 yards a carry? No, that's not bad. 11.
No, that's not bad at all.
Well, you know what that means. You know what that means, right?
You gonna hit the over again?
Well, not at 100. Shit.
I told you I got I took that special. Dearness Johnson rush.
I'll join in you, but I'm not gonna hit it with what I was gonna hit it with.
Well,
Dude, I thought that guys normally get 30 yards. They raise it like 15, 17 yards. I mean, you had 58. You just raised it 42 yards because his first series was good.
yeah, I was gonna say he ripped a couple long carries.
Yeah. Ragin' Cajuns get on the board, 7-7. They tell the Red Wolves, we're not done yet.
The line was 18. Oof.
The line was 18. It was 71.
Yeah,
the total was
took the
71.
lead. What the hell?
Yep. MT13 has just realized his Mavs suck again. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, it's a 7-point game. You're playing absolutely terrible. It's a 7-point game. I mean, the only downside, Mr. Overrated has got 7 points for 1 rebound and 3 assists. So
Who's that? Luca?
Trey Young.
Oh.
Luka's
the
not
Mavs
too
and
much
the
better. He's 7, 4, and 3.
Gerardo, his anytime touchdown was, I think it was juiced pretty heavy.
Ernest's ATD wasn't that high as what you thought it was. It was like 160.
Minus 160.
Well, MT13, some of this is the guys are used to getting to the line by jumping into guys. That's not going to be there. Well, Tulane just went for it on 4th down and missed it, so this is SMU ball again.
Nice. I'll tell you who looked good last night was Mobley, the Cavs.
Yeah,
he had a nice night.
Yep.
I mean, he's
got good skill, and he's got good skill. I mean, as long as nobody is going to pound him down low,
Yeah,
He's going to be able to do some things.
yeah, they've got some.
He's
They
still
had
skinny as anything.
they had they've got a couple big guys, Jaron Jackson and who's the other guy, Steven Adams. Going underneath wasn't really working, but I mean he was stepping out and hitting some 15, 20 footers.
Yeah, he's got some range. He's got some range. He can make some things happen. But yeah, I mean, Jaron Jackson's also a guy who likes to hang around the perimeter too. But I mean, most of the guys do. I mean, Anthony Davis likes to hang around the perimeter, and he shouldn't. He should just there. So the Bucks have 5 points, and the Heat have 26 to start the first quarter.
Oh, there's Demetric Felton. That's his first carry on the season. He's lined up as a wide receiver every game so far this year. That's his first actual carry.
I've been looking at this Mavericks Hawks game. That's a halftime. Trying to see what I can get on. All right, FSU goes 3 and out, punts it back to Charlotte. Brown's second possession here. He's got an easy catch to, again, Jarvis Landry.
Throwing reflectors on. Fuck it.
Landry's
Here's your 37 catches for 6 yards.
Landry's reception prop was like 4.5 or 5, which would have been good. Would have been good to take because he normally does get a ton of catches. But I wasn't on. I wasn't 100% that Landry was actually going to make it the whole game. This is his first game off injury.
I haven't seen the rain yet, and Landry's running around like he's making it the whole game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it is raining right now.
No. This is what we talked about. Case Keenum, Landry again.
Another Landry.
I mean, that's not surprising. Case Keenum threw to Adam Thielen all the time. He throws to guys who he knows who can catch the ball.
Landry's got very good hands. Safety valve. Thursday night, and it was mixed last year. It was some Fox. It was some Amazon Prime, NFL Network.
No, it's never been NBC. NBC has the Sunday night game.
Sunday night on NBC.
Micah Kaiser is down. No relation to Deshaun Kaiser.
Well, I wouldn't think so. It's spelled differently.
That's why I said no relation. This is the second half I would normally be all over, but I'm hesitant. I'm actually going to take it. You can tell me if you want. I'm taking the over 208 in the Mavs Hawks game. They scored 53 in the second quarter. Maybe they just started slow.
What was the pregame total?
224. That's one of our plays. I'm now giving a total of 203. All right. Keenum back to pass. Keenum lines up. He's got it. And who else? It's Jarvis Landry time.
Wow. That was a nice catch.
Yep.
Almost lost it.
Bryce Callahan, the ex-Bear. All right, SMU hits another big play. It's a gain of 21 down to the Tulane side of the field.
Nebraska ticket website was offering buy one get one ticket offers for the Purdue game. There's another run for Dearness. He's gonna have the 60 yards in the first quarter.
This baseball game is still in the first inning.
That's the other thing. I don't understand why some of those games have been so damn long. especially those.
All right, so the Bucks did not get off the plane. They're down 20.
Oh, he's shifty, like you said. I like it.
He's quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the wrong side. Oh.
Yep.
Whew. Man, camera guy just got wiped out.
All pro Simmons. You got to watch it when you're throwing to that side.
Yeah. He come flying across the field.
I do love when the announcer is talking about SMU up 17. It's trying to get the fourth and manageable when it's 3rd and 10. It's not like it's 3rd and 17, 3rd and 15.
Right.
Oh,
Guess what they're going to do? They're going to move the sticks. That's what you do. You give it to your big boy Stanton here and saying,
True fullback.
official play, Jarvis Landry, anytime touchdown, plus 220.
Felton lined up in the backfield again.
If Beckham's playing, is anybody aware of it?
Well, that pass that almost got intercepted was to Beckham.
Okay, I was on the Tulane SMU game.
You need to figure out a way to get him the ball. I don't know, in space, bubble screen, something. Maybe do one of those. There's Felton again. Do one of those crazy reverse things where him and Landry do like the double reverse, and then Landry throws the pass to him or something like that. Some weird shit.
All right, I've had enough of this. It's 40-17 Heat Bucks.
40-17. That happens too much in the NBA. That kind of shit.
Just wonder if Grayson Allen is one of those threes. And it's Felton again.
That's more his style. That pass catching back.
Yep. Rob has been hitting the baseball like crazy. We have baseball, we have basketball. He's just going nuts. I'm like, dude, relax. Well, it's 300 on the Dodgers plus 4. We're taking the second half on Portland minus 7.5 last night, which he got lucky on for 400. And I'm like, dude, we had $1,200 in the Dodgers in game 3. It's like, I was like, it's
Are we
not
gonna
a
try
question
this
to have
field goal?
1,200 on a game and not be that worried. It's a question to have 1,200 a game and be losing. You're
Right.
taking them already losing, and they get a field goal. That's 10.
Whoop.
We like.
Well, that's good for that first half under. All you needed was one of those drives to be a field goal.
Yeah.
That was 20.5, right?
Drives to be stalled. Yep, 20.5 is correct. Arkansas State. Gonna put it on them. All right, 3rd and 25. SMU is taking a page out of Charlotte. We think it's better to go backwards. All right, it's 3rd and 25. What are you going to do? SMU gets, oh, he almost got the block. And gets to 27. This should be a field goal attempt. Daryl Taylor says he's going to play versus the Saints. I don't even know who Daryl Taylor is. Somebody, defensive lineman for the Seahawks, but I've never heard of him. Arkansas State, they might be pulling the upset here tonight. ULL it hasn't been good except for last week when they beat Appalachian State. And it is no good. SMU misses the field goal. The Tulane coach is ecstatic. We're only losing by 17, guys. We're in this. The total is dropped to 76.5. I do love that he's able to call everybody by a derogatory name and no one complains at all about this commercial. Bar step, Barbie, da-da-da, there. It's like, oh. All right, so Tulane gets the ball and the first thing they do is get sacked. 7 yards. And it's a false start at Tulane. So Tulane's doing well. The Islanders are losing. They scored the first goal and then gave up 2.
Yeah.
That sucks. Rangers are still winning, though. Carolina's a 2-1 game now. Is game back yet?
I assume so. I'm probably about a minute and a half behind.
Mac Wilson with the tackle.
What's
Mac
up,
Wilson go to school?
What's up, MT? Miami.
No. Alabama. First round pick is playing special teams. Several years. And the Browns jumped early. Oh. Hey, the Bucks have doubled their total. They got up to 26. They're down 17. What are we getting on them live? There's a lot of game left.
Who is it?
Never gives you real good odds at all. The Bucks. They opened up 9-3 to start the second quarter. I mean, you still got to make up 23 points, but you don't have to do it in a quarter. First down, Broncos. Javonte Williams. All right, the Mavericks, Atlanta Hawks started off. All right. Much better scoring already. We got 14 points in the first 3.5 minutes. Total's right there at that second half total. Javonte should be the back.
Well, I mean, he is definitely better at this point in Gordon's career. However, it doesn't benefit the team to run the wheels off of him in his first season.
I agree with that.
I mean, as long as both backs are on the roster, you might as well utilize them both. I realize for fantasy, and they were just talking just now that the fans have been screaming to see more Javonte, which is, I mean, it's understandable. He's young. He's got
Cortland Sutton.
What a catch!
What a catch.
Holy cow! One-handed. Dude was holding his other arm. I don't know how that wasn't pass interference. So he's got his arm. Woo!
Charlotte gets a key first down inside field goal range. He bounces. He eventually catches it. Javonte Williams for 2.
The other, I'm sure you saw it because you've been following it, but Owusu Karamaro is on. He's on injury reserve as well, so he's going to be out a little while. So that's a pretty big loss on defense.
Yep, killed my rookie of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was. If you watched the Browns game, his name was mentioned at least 6 to 7 times every game.
I should end the first quarter there.
Yep.
All
And
right,
a lot of times it's just it was just a matter of the offense was running away from Clowney and Garrett, and guys just got flushed into the second level there with Koromoa, but it's very, very good player.
All right, Louisiana's got something going here. Trying to catch up. Charlotte's got first and goal again at the 7. Remember last time it was a holding call, an OPI, and then a fumble. Hopefully this series will be a lot better than that one. Gerard is rooting for the same type series.
It's good for my Charlotte +7.
Yep.
We get some points here.
Third and goal.
I mean, it wasn't so much that I don't like FAU. I like FAU. I also like Charlotte. I just thought 7 points was too much.
I thought Charlotte was the better team.
I mean,
to me, I looked at the thing. I said, better team getting points. That's what I'm going to take.
Aren't they at home too?
I don't think so. Thought it was at FAU.
No, it's at Charlotte.
Oh, it's at Charlotte?
Yeah. I think that was a good part of the reason. I think that was part of the reason why I like Charlotte as well. Home team getting a touchdown, and I think the teams are very, very similar, comparable.
Louisiana
7
Lafayette
points was too much.
Has no kicker, so it's 3rd and 10. And so what do? We run the ball for 14 yards for the Raging Cajuns, and here they come, trying to get up on Arkansas State by the half. The Dodgers score. It's 2-1.
2-1.
We're not done yet, they say.
Who ended up pitching for the Dodgers?
I thought it was an opener.
They hadn't announced a starter. Was it Nebel? Did they use Nebel again?
I hope not. No, they used Joe Kelly.
Oh, wow.
Now they have Aaron Phillips.
They opened with Kelly.
Yep. Well, at that point, they were probably saying we're just going to try to get this to be 0-0.
Yeah, we just need to throw our best arms. He's normally a setup guy.
Yep.
Seventh inning, 8th inning.
He's bounced around for spots in there.
I mean, he's one
All
of
right,
their.
we do need the Broncos to be held here. I'm not going to love if we're at 17 points with 14 minutes left. This is going to be how to really sweat the under.
Yeah, field goal would be good. Plus, I got McManus on a couple teams. So.
And instead, it's into the end zone, and it's picked off. Bridgewater underthrows it
Nice.
by about 10 yards.
There we go.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
You confused me for a second.
Touchdown.
I thought you were going to announce the Browns is getting a touchdown on that.
You would hope, but it wasn't
Well,
to be.
the ball was underthrown. There's a pretty hefty wind, so there's a good chance that ball was probably knocked down by the wind.
I mean, it wasn't even on target either.
Who was he throwing it? Who is this guy? Who's Brown?
I think it's KJ Hamler. No, it's Brown. Who the word is Brown?
I think Hamler's on injury reserve. I thought he was up for the
Goodbye,
year.
kiss it goodbye. Dodgers up 3-2.
Nice. I don't know who Brown is.
Chris Taylor goes deep with a runner on after Pujols singled. Dearness Johnson still running.
Wow.
But if he runs the way he's running right there, he's going to be in intensive care. 4th and goal at the 1. What is Charlotte going to do?
I took Dearness Johnson.
Touchdown, Owl. No, they're not the Owls. Who the world are they?
49ers.
49ers, that's right. The Owls are FAU.
FAU's the Owls. Nice.
Touchdown, Charlotte. We're not done yet here. We're going to get 17 points. We only need a 40-point second half, which could occur. And pigs will fly out of my ass. It's Ernest Johnson again. They can't stop him. Another 8.
I also took his receptions over at 1.5. I figured he would get a couple catches, just a couple checkdowns.
Yeah. The Bucks have shut it down and closed it to 20. Woo.
He's got 49 rushing yards on 6 attempts.
You might want to hand him the ball off a little bit more. And he's through the line again. And he's into the second level.
I mean, they're going to have a freaking hard time keeping this guy off the field.
He's hitting the holes quicker than the other 2 guys that were injured.
Yeah. I mean, it's week, what is this, 6?
He's fresh.
And he's fresh. That was the thing. There's no. Oh, they got John Kelly in there now from Tennessee. I don't know that he had more than. Holy cow! Look at these holes. Where's Denver's D line?
Does not look really good.
Jeez.
Click the clock. Click the clock. Let's go. And that goes nowhere. First time I've had to coach.
He said it's been 7 years, and it's been 7 years since he's had not an All-Pro at running back.
Yeah.
Nope, they jumped. Oh, that was false start.
I'll start.
Hard count was too good. Got his own guys.
Can we get a Lafayette interception return for a touchdown to end the half? That's what we want.
Holy cow. SMU scored again, huh? 31-7. Sheesh.
Yep. Just pouring it on.
They will. They ain't going to
At
stop.
least that one will cash.
What up?
Oh, my goodness. Beckham dropped it. He's had a drop. He's had a drop in each of the last 3 games. Like, just straight up in the hands. It's like the easy catches he has an issue with.
Hail Mary for the Red Wolves. He throws it up. It's going to not even get to the end zone, so that's not going to do it.
Oh, Dearness Johnson has 59 rushing yards, so that 58.5 cashed.
Keenum's going to get killed. Instead, he throws it deep. It's a jump ball, and he almost throws a pickle. Patrick Surtain gets his hands on it.
That was Schwartz back there.
Charlotte missed the extra point, so it's 9-7 at halftime. We need 41 points. Don't see it happening. What are we getting for second half line? Over 28. Apparently they did not watch the first half. Broncos get the ball. There's a 10-53 left. That first field goal you guys get is gonna loom large.
The first field goal.
Yep. Because or else this was setting up for a game where you guys are up 7-0 and then you get dominating the game and one play happens and all of a sudden you're not dominating it.
Yeah. The same as Monday night.
Yep.
Same as Monday night. You dominate the whole game and don't score any points.
That under 28 is getting hammered in the Florida Atlantic Charlotte game. UL Arkansas State is a different story. That game I wouldn't touch. Had a great night last night, and then this afternoon gave it all back. Loaded up the bus and just kept on giving it. And I'm not touching anything in this Lafayette game. My gut feeling is Lafayette comes back and wins this game by between 10 to 13 points. But watching this game, they're definitely staying in it. The pass rush is getting on them. Both teams have 250, 260 yards of offense. You start to see why the total was 70, but I could see it getting. I mean, they're giving you a second half of 32. What did I take live?
What game was that?
Arkansas State. All right, Denver goes backwards to start the drive. Let's go. We got 10 minutes to kill. Let's see if we can kill 5 here with no score. That'd be good. I should have took the punt because that's what's going to end up happening. Yeah, but Peyton really didn't do anything with the Broncos, so you can't sit there and say he's trying to fill those shoes because it's not like he was putting up 300-yard games with the Broncos. He had no arm.
Well, 1 year. Did he play for them for 2 years, or was it just one?
2 years.
Okay, so the 1 year when they didn't win the Super Bowl, he had a great season. But then the year that they did win the Super Bowl, it was basic. I mean, they had a good defense the year that his first year there, but the year that they won the Super Bowl, his arm gave out like halfway through the season, and then they just rode the defense.
Yep.
To the end. I feel like Peyton Manning. What happened to Peyton Manning midway through that season where they won the Super Bowl and then he retired? I feel like that's what happened to Roethlisberger, like partway through last season.
But Roethlisberger has, to me, it's his legs that have gone out, not his arm. He can still throw the ball down the field.
Yeah, but he doesn't know who it's going to. He's just throwing it. It's not accurate. I mean, it's not accurate. It's ugly. Like, it's ugly to watch that offense run now.
You can get the Braves with a run and a half at plus 100 right now.
Punt.
Yep.
Browns defense stepping up so far.
There you go, Milwaukee. Cuts to 15. Grayson Allen, 0 for 2 from 3. Come on, boy. You really gotta pick that up, Grayson.
So I didn't get a chance to tell you about my fantasy basketball league.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how you've normally played your scoring. I've always played the category scoring, where you've got your categories, points, rebounds, whatever. Right, you win the category.
It's
you
like
get
hockey.
one. Yes.
Your goal is to try to go 7-3 or 11-0.
Right.
Is there?
Right.
There's 11 categories. Yes.
Yeah. So this is not like that. The scoring for this is literal fantasy points per player. So you're literally going head to head with somebody else with your fantasy
like football,
point.
But
Yes.
Points
But it's over the course of the
1
week.
point and assists are 1 point.
Yeah.
I mean, when you do that, basically, it's like, okay, you get blocks, but who cares? You're getting 3 points for blocks, or are they double pointed?
Everything is, it's an increase. It's increased points.
Okay.
Let me see. I think rebounds are 1.2. Let me see.
Some guy was really lazy. So we get 55 points, and we got 40 seconds left in the Mavs-Hawks third quarter. Right now, if you want to get out of the second half bet, you can. We're at 2:07. Still 30 seconds left. Should be able to get hopefully 57, 58 points this quarter.
Yeah, so rebounds are 1.2, assists are 1.5, blocks are 3, steals are 3, turnovers -1, points are just 1. And then we added double doubles and triple doubles. I don't know what those are offhand, but so I mean, basically, the difference is, if I'm heavy on rebounds, which I normally am, like I normally go after like big guys, because I can stuff the stat sheet with rebounds, and I always look to win the rebound. You know, you win rebounds, you win blocks. A lot of times you get double doubles with those guys. Um, so the difference is if I win the rebound category by 50, if I'm just playing by category, I just win the rebound category. Whereas if I win the rebound category by 50 here, I get, 50 times 1.2. So it does seem to work out. I guess I might have drafted a little bit differently.
Yeah, there's definitely things you'd look at. Islanders tie it up 2-2. Let's go.
Yeah, had I known that, which I I told my buddy who invited me to the league, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that the scoring was like this. This was after we drafted, and I looked at the matchup,
So
and I'm like,
field goal percentage and all that stuff doesn't matter because there's
No.
no way to count that for a point. So I
exactly,
mean, guys who are chuckers is really what you want.
yeah, like
Chuckers, you get other stats. Yes. It doesn't
I
care if you're 5 for 21, as long as you get to 25 points and
right, and
5
there's
assists and
no
5 rebounds. Yeah.
normally field goal percentage is a category, and normally
Free throw percentage.
free throws. Yeah, free throws are normally a category also, and it's not. So, I mean, like I said, I told my buddy, I'm like, I wish I would have known the scoring was like, I knew the scoring. I didn't realize that that's how the matchups were going to work. I didn't realize that it wasn't
that
going to be
was a
standard
risky throw.
category stuff.
Njoku shows up.
Oh, nice. He is playing. Then guy, my buddy told me, he's like, well, I sent you the scoring before the league started, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't really look at it. It's kind of my bad.
Yeah. After they cut it to 15, Miami goes on a 10-0 run, so it's back to 23 for the Heat.
Oh, Stanton's in there, fullback. He gets 3 yards on 3rd and 1.
See, I think I'm staring this Braves plus 1.5. I've been looking at it for a while. Just staring at this thing. Brown's got another drive going here, killing the clock, so that's good. Keenum is going to find the defensive end and get rid of the ball, and Patrick Surtain with a good knock away. But Keenum definitely got the field. Who's this? Von Miller? Yep. Gets to understand what Von Miller. Oh, he gets a nice lick on him, too. It says, hello. Is it me you're looking for? All right. So we got no more points other than 55. So that's the only thing that sucked. So 53-point quarter here for the Hawks. And he's breaking tackles, but he's short. Rich, I like SMU second half -3. There's nothing I've seen that they're not going to cover this. I like that as an official play too, by the way. I thought it was 4th down. Nope.
No, it was 3rd down.
Okay.
That's Harrison Bryant. I mean, this is exactly what we kind of expected. Keenum is not doing anything spectacular, but he's running the offense and not making mistakes.
Yep.
So
He almost made the one to Beckham, but yeah.
Right. And they haven't gone back to that again.
Nope.
Obviously, Obviously, those that
Kick the clock. Kick the clock.
secondary, that Broncos secondary's
is
got
gonna
some
be-
wheels.
It's gonna be a false start. This is coming back. All right, the college games are getting ready to kick off. Somebody just told the Bucks that they kicked off a basketball game, but they were not aware of it. So maybe they'll be better the second half. The one thing though, the Bucks have been so bad, but the Heat have been so good that you're not really that far off the total. If you were on the total of this game.
My this is my dog's favorite toy, the joint
Yes. Yep.
from last week. They chewed the living shit out of this thing. It's all chewed up.
Keenum. Is there a flag? Nope. Landry was looking for it.
Wow.
That one was close. I don't think it was much of anything.
Okay, you got the bump at the line. Eh,
And he puts his hands on him, but there's no push. There's no
Yeah.
shove. There's no...
I mean, the Browns don't get those calls. They're not going to get those.
Oh, don't start giving me that.
I don't think that was a penalty there. I don't think it. I don't think it should have been a pass interference, but I feel like it would have been again on certain other players.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, the one thing here is we're using a lot of clock. And ideally, for that first half under, ideally they kick a field goal here.
Ideally, yes. Instead, it's going to be Keenum. He throws it out. It's Njoku who gets the first down.
Wow. Nice. Well, they're not really running. They're not running tempo, though, either.
No, they're not. Dennis Koopa's already playing. It's 43-72. The Bucks are down 29. Yeah, that's my thought process. The only thing basically you're looking, Tulane's gonna have more possessions. This is going nowhere. They finally get to him.
That's a sack. That might be the first one.
Yep.
I thought we were gonna see more. I think we might see. I think we might see more against Bridgewater in the second half because I think they're going to do a lot more passing.
Yep. The Dodgers.
Of course, it's not like they're down by it. It's not like they're down by a ton. It's not like they have to completely abandon the run game.
Yep. All right, big second and 15. Now he gets out of it. Oh, he gets something. He was going to get nothing, so I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. All the games still at halftime. Me basically half asleep.
Ken wants a little more play-by-play, Fox. That's your forte.
Okay. I kind of gave it. I said he got something out of nothing. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and 13. 2-minute warning. Browns have the ball at right outside the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23-yard line. 3rd and 10, and they're going to go talk to the coach.
Yeah, I mean,
Coach asked him what he wanted for dinner.
Probably going to be
said, I don't know.
Probably going to be a run play here, draw or something, and then kick field goal.
Yeah, I do have something for you though.
What's up?
You'll see. Hold on.
I'm going to the. I forgot to tell D this before he left. I'm going to the Pens Leafs game on Saturday. Hockey.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to. That's only my second. That's only my second Pens game. They're a good time.
All right, where? Oh, here it is. This is just for you. It came up, and I thought of you, and I said, "Oh, he's gonna love this." It doesn't get better than this. All right, you ready? Turning my husband's comments during the Browns game into inspirational quotes.
Oh boy.
There's the husband.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd.
So we'll play it again.
Oh my gosh.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd.
Okay, now you gotta send that to me.
Okay.
Now you gotta send that to me.
Okay. Are you actually on TikTok?
No, but I can watch them. I can watch them without the. Yeah, I can watch.
I
them
thought you'd like it. It was just like.
It's
okay.
good. Yeah, that's good. That basically,
right.
yeah, it's pretty much sums it
Milwaukee
up.
goes into half down 29. Case Keenum is back to pass. He's got a rush. Their guy falls down, and the Broncos guy drops the ball.
Wow.
OBJ hit the ground. He slipped and fell, and the cornerback was shocked to then see the ball be basically thrown to him, and he dropped the ball. No, it actually hits OBJ in the back. I actually thought it hit his hands, but
Wow.
now if he made an ass catch, that would be like all over SportsCenter. If you can figure out a way to catch it with your ass, I mean that's just a highlight.
Dude,
So
that's so perfect, MT. I'm turning this shit off. I've got
Browns
my-
kick a field goal, and it's blocked. No points. No points. Cash the first half under. It'll almost be a miracle that we don't cash this. Let's go.
Could have just used 3 points there.
Yep.
I mean, I don't at 20 and a half, I don't see how that first half under wouldn't have cashed anyway, even with the 3.
Correct.
I mean,
I know you're like, I still want the 3. They come down and hit
Yeah.
a touchdown here. It's 10-7. It's a whole different game.
Yeah, and I mean Denver's offense moves so freaking slow. It'd be a miracle if they can get across midfield in 2 minutes.
Well, it's kind of the one thing we sit here and talked about with this game started at 8:30.
Yep.
We're almost to halftime. The Dodger game started at 8 o'clock. They still got 2 more outs to get through a third of the game.
Yep.
A
Yeah,
third
I
of the
don't.
game.
I don't understand. I don't understand why those baseball games are moving so slow. I don't know if it's the commercials or what. Because they're not even scoring a ton of runs, right? What is the game? 3-2?
Yep. Well, it's what you're doing in the postseason. You're sitting there, you're fouling off pitches, you're taking pitches, you're getting guys tired quickly as possible. I mean, that's how you win in the postseason. Make me throw the most number of pitches. I don't care if you strike me out with 3 pitches, but I'd rather you try to strike me out with 7.
Those those Astros Red Sox games that have been insanely high scoring are they're like minimum 4.5 hours, which is fucking crazy. Like that's a crazy long game.
As jump shots telling us, we got overtime in the Islanders game, so we're still live.
Yep.
Let's see if D can bring us one home. If you hadn't got it, you can get it right now. The Islanders are plus 145. The draw is plus 185. To win in a shootout, the Islanders are minus 125. To go to a shootout is plus 185. I kind of would almost take to go to a shootout.
Maybe I don't know when you want.
Rangers and Nashville tied. Vancouver's tied.
I don't know when you
Carolina's
want to talk college football. Maybe after we get the halftime of the Browns Broncos game.
Yep, 30 minutes early, but okay. Yep.
Yeah. Try and work things a little more condensed and palatable this week.
Yep. All right, the Broncos hand it to Javonte Williams. He gains about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Because that's what you do when you're running a 2-minute offense.
If you're a Broncos fan and you see that's the first play. You have 1 minute and 50 seconds left. You've done basically nothing on offense in this entire game, and that's the play. That's the play they run coming out of the chute.
Dodgers score, 2 men on. See, but I think here's I'm going to play a little devil's advocate, and this is my devil's advocate. I think they looked at the Ravens game as a big deal for them because they were in the game. Then they tried to go down the field, throw, and the Ravens made turnovers, and then the game was over before they could look. So I think at this point they're saying it's 10-0. We're in the game. We don't want to give the ball back to the Browns here.
Right, yeah.
So they have zero confidence in themselves, and I think that really is what is they have zero confidence in the offensive line. Tulane makes a big play. They're down to the SMU 11-yard line.
They don't want to give the
They see the blitz. He doesn't see it, but he misses him. Teddy Bridgewater runs, scrambles, runs for his life, throws one 7 feet out of bounds, and nobody gets it. So there was run, and 2 throws to the sidelines that basically the punter had the best chance to get it for the Browns. So
that ankle is not looking great for Teddy.
I mean,
he was able to
Drew Lock in this game.
He was able to move there, but doesn't.
I'm still a Drew Lock fan. I know he makes some dumb decisions, but he's a gunslinger. Not saying he's going to be a great NFL quarterback. Tulane scores a touchdown, 7-0.
I think the thought was with the Broncos is that they were one serviceable quarterback away from being a contender. And I heard that from multiple people, and I did not think that was true.
Well, Deshaun Watson's on this team, Jerry Jeudy's on this team, and KJ Hamler's on this team. This is a totally different team.
Sure, but Teddy Bridgewater is not Deshaun Watson. You're talking about bringing in
the rumored deal. Even after they signed Bridgewater, that was the rumored deal. But they don't have the number 1 draft picks that Houston wants.
Well, the original quarterback that I heard, preseason was that they were trying to get Aaron Rodgers. They were trying to get Rodgers in there. When there was rumors that Rodgers wasn't actually going to play for Green Bay, they were going to trade him, whatever. That this was a landing
All those guys
spot.
you're not trading except for a king's ransom. UOL and Arkansas State have already each scored to open up the half in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's what you call defense. 14 points scored in 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Who is Costa fighting? Jump shot.
He was
Vittori?
talking about Romero versus Costa. But Costa's fighting somebody Saturday. Do we actually have a card this weekend that I actually can bet on?
Vittori, I think, is fighting Costa.
If Vittori gets him to the ground, it's over, though.
That's what Jump Shot says, leaning Vittori by sub.
Yep. Columbus wins in overtime. Damn it. Islanders lose. That's our first play. Hopefully Carolina will win, and we'll get that back. All right. So, the Bucks game we definitely did not like. And I just took the heat and been done with it. 104-77. The Hawks are beating the shit out of the Mavericks. Mavericks is trying to see if they can keep scoring 40 points and a half. You're not going to win many games if you do that. University of Lafayette scores, retakes the lead. We got the Denver Broncos back after the 2-minute warning here. Tulane goes for 2 but does not get it, so it's only 6-0 for the second half. This is one where we could cover the 3 just by SMU matching scores 3 times. All right, Keenan back to pass on his own 20-yard line. He runs up, he throws it flat, and they lose -3 yards.
That was Higgins.
Rashard Higgins, the forgotten player. Charlotte keeps trying to think that if they get into 3rd and 30s, that's the best way to survive in this game.
Von Miller's
We'll
hurt.
get through the 2-minute warning, then we'll roll through some college. Dodgers got 2 men on, 2 outs, up 2. Trying to cling and survive and make it go back to LA, where then you have a hope. Because my guess, Walker Buehler would be the Saturday pitcher.
They're in LA, aren't they?
No, they're in Atlanta.
I thought it was 3.
2, 3, 4, 5 are in Atlanta. Then 5 and 6, 6 and 7 are back home.
No, Atlanta's got home field.
Oh, Atlanta's got home field. Oh, shoot, they are in
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually in the 2-3-2 setup, I actually think the team with the 3 games in a row at home has Von Miller's hurt.
Yep, that's not good.
He was grabbing at his ankle.
The total in this game is down to 30.5, by the way.
Man, I wish he's walking off. Not well.
Yes, he is walking off. He's not going to win any race.
No. He does not look like somebody who's going to be playing any more snaps in this game at this point. He smashed into
115 points with the Bucks, and he scrubs.
His own dude like stepped on his ankle when it was sideways.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. We will go back to a game with a team that could score. It's funny. On one of the TikToks, this guy is going, I've got all the plays. He's like, this game goes way over. This is what you want to do. The total is way too low. These points, the Browns gave up 72 points. And I go, yeah, but that was versus 2 of the best.
I was going to say.
And I literally came back and I said, he's like, so what would you do? And I said, I'd take the first half under, then go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because that's what this game's going to be. Fumble! Now they're going to roll him down short. SMU's going to be short here and have a 4.5 yard. Only up to 18. What do you do?
And
well, their best tight end just ran off the field.
Beckham drops another ball, and he's hurt again.
Yep.
Fuck's
OBJ
sake.
comes around, nice little out route. He drops the ball as soon as it hits the ground. I actually think he catches it. And then the ground calls it incomplete. But Rangers are on a power play with the tie game. Carolina's got 48 seconds up 2 goals. I think that's going to look well. All right, Keenan back to pass. Down to his own 3. He's going to get killed. He somehow gets out of it. He ducks.
Wow.
The defender goes right over him, and then he just throws the ball incomplete real quick. Oh, he was about to get absolutely killed.
He sure was. I can't believe he ducked underneath that
There's
tackle.
the duck. There's the swim. He's like, oh.
Whoop. The longest 2 minutes in football. I wish somebody would just fucking take a goddamn knee or something.
Yeah.
Holy shit, look at this freaking punt. 80 yards. Flip the whole field.
All right, so Spencer picks the ball up, switches the whole field. There's 23 seconds left for Gillen. If I were the Broncos, I would have stuck.
Just take a knee.
No, I would have stuck lock in and said throw the ball. Throw it deep. Let's go. All right, no points at all in the FAU Charlotte game to start off. FAU decided to turn the favor. They're at 1st and 20. Arkansas State goes 3 and out, gives the ball back to ULL. This could be the ULL break we need. That he has no arm. He has no arm. They're going to get a PI 35 yards down the field. This might be on Cortland Sutton, though.
Yeah.
To grabbing and pulling back, yeah.
Yeah. That fucking ball was out of bounds anyway. Yeah, exactly. The ball wasn't catchable. It's not like you catch that ball and stay in bounds.
Yeah. Well, you could if you stood and leaned
That's
over.
if you had Stretch Armstrongs.
The ball hit it halfway in the white. It wasn't that far out of bounds. Like, even, you got to remember, it hit Sutton in the chest there. Or the stomach. All right, Von Miller to the locker room. Most likely because it's 17 seconds and they should just take a knee. But to me, that throw shows me everything I need to know in this game. He doesn't have the arm strength. He can't push off his ankle or whatever it might be. All right, we finally get a casher. It's not the words we like to hear.
No, we cashed Dearness Johnson.
Did he already cash?
Yeah, he's got like 68 yards.
All right. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. You ready? All right, I'm ready. You ready? We're all ready. We're all ready to get a casher. That's it. First half, under 20 and a half. For them, it comes through. So the Broncos go through an exciting game with the most boringest scoring so far of 10 total points. It's 10 total points, and we got no rain that we were expecting to get. Live total is 29 and a half, and I'm not really sure that I would go over that. You're giving the Broncos -1.5, and I haven't seen anything that tells me the Broncos are going to score.
No, they can't move.
Pretty much guarantees they're going to score right away.
Unless they switch quarterbacks. I mean, if they somehow decide to go to Drew Lock.
Florida Atlantic opens up the scoring. They're up 21-9. SMU Tulane gets a turnover?
Yeah, it looks like they're on the SMU 9.
They went for it on 4th down. That first down was overturned, reviewed, and then they went for it and didn't get it. Yep. That's not what we want to see. Oh, I'm watching the other game. All right, 4th and 7. SMU does hold. They keep him to 3. Nope. Now it's a fake field goal. They're going to split out. They're running everybody else. 4th and 7. They throw it to the kicker. The kicker throws it up. He's got a tight end. And it's knocked away at the last second. SMU gets the ball back. The kicker's moment of glory does not happen. I'm not sure. Normally when you run a fake, you don't run a fake by changing the formation before you snap it. That the part of me I can't understand at all. You have Louisiana Lafayette and Arkansas State, and we might have a fumble here, and we might have Red Wolves ball. We do. Saying we're not going away. Arkansas State playing stingy here. And it looks like Michael Irvin is doing the game, so this is every play is a little bit exciting. So, SMU gets the ball back on the 9-yard line. We'll go through and we'll see. It's there.
I need Charlotte to get back in this game. They were up. I think we're up 9-6, 9-7.
Yeah,
Now they're down 21-9.
Yeah, 14 unanswered. So Carolina wins 4-1. That's another ring that bell. There we go. We get our hockey play back. We go back to 1-1. Ring that bell. More cowbell. That's what we want for the night. More cowbell. Carolina comes through for us 4-1. Gets us back even with our hockey plays. Rangers are at 1-1. Vancouver's still at 1-1. SMU still holding on to that 13-point lead, so that looks fine. Atlanta and Dallas is over, so we lose the over 224. And I lose my second half by 2 points. 200 points scored total. Dallas only scores 87. Milwaukee only has 49 in the third quarter. At least the starters are back on the court. That's a positive. The Dodgers are up 2, and we are looking to see at halftime and what we got here. So the team total for the Browns pushes. That was D's other play that we talked about. Yeah, so I lost that and that. Okay. I mean, I know how games go over, but there's nothing in this game that tells me this game's going over. You got anything?
Anything on the Browns game?
Yeah, anything that tells you. Right now you're getting under 20 again. To me, I'm taking the under 20.
I mean, I guess the question is...
Do the Browns score 20?
Yeah, the question is, do you get anything from the Broncos? Because if you don't get anything from the Broncos, you're not going over 20.
Yeah, and it'll be also a thing if you get 10 for the Browns, this is going to be the great handoff every down.
I don't I don't know. I don't know how the Broncos can look at what their offense looked like in that first half and say, yeah, we need to keep doing what's going on here.
Yep.
But they also they also don't want a quarterback controversy either.
But you just say he's injured.
I was gonna say that would be the best thing for everybody is if they just said that he was
They
hurt.
want a quarterback controversy if the other quarterback outplays him. All right, big 2nd and 7 for SMU. Tanner Medikai is going to run for it. He's going to make 2 yards, maybe 3. Sets up another 3rd down. Come on, SMU. You're really taking the air out of this. Arkansas State, the Red Wolves say, give me your 18, and I'm going to win outright. 24-21. Boom. Let's go. I'm not too upset because I have the over in this in the second half, and we've got 21 points scored with 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Boom, there's that tight end again, and there's an SMU Mustang 1st down. So let's talk about college football. We'll go right into that. I'm going to grab some water first, and then we'll come right back, and we'll discuss college football. So if you take care of the ship here for a little bit, we'll look at some props real quick to see what we want.
Oh, Fox froze. I thought he was looking at something. His picture just froze. So let's see. I don't know. I don't have anything on this Browns game second half. I mean, you got a total of 20. I could see where our second half looks exactly like our first half, and we end up with 17, 14, something like that. I could also see where both teams maybe figure it out. It opens up a little bit in the second half, and we end up getting over that 20 pretty easy. So that's going to be a stay away from me. Dog has completely torn this toy apart. So now we have to take it away. Live 3rd quarter. Let's see. 3rd quarter. I'm guessing from the line, the Broncos probably get the ball first. The 3rd quarter total is 7.5. Oh my Lord. So you're telling me so next touchdown score. Get some pretty good prices on these next touchdown scores. Oilers game starts in 10 minutes. I'm on Edmonton Oilers full game -1 and full game over 6. Oilers. Let's see, who are they playing? Let's see.
All right, sorry about that. Looks like my screen crashed. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Your screen froze, and for a second I thought you were there. You were just. It looked like you were just looking at something intensely on the TV, and I'm like, "Oh, you're frozen."
Yeah, it's completely frozen. All right, so let's go through the college plays.
So real quick, I don't know if you're interested in any of these touchdown scores in the Browns game, but I mean the prices are insane.
Because they don't think there's going to be any scores.
For next,
might have one more score is kind of what they're saying.
Next
And you have,
touchdown.
like, plus 400 for Jarvis Landry
Dearness Johnson is plus 700.
for the next touchdown.
Yeah.
He's already scored once, so it has to be the next touchdown.
Player to score. It's player to score second touchdown.
Yeah.
Landry is plus 1,200. Austin
I got
Hooper.
750.
Austin Hooper is plus 1,800.
I got 750. Tanner Mordecai is going to get sacked.
Harrison Bryan is plus 4,000. Cortland Sutton is plus 1,400.
I'm not touching anything. Technically, I have a Johnson already at plus 300. I have a Landry at plus 220, and I have a Beckham at plus 500.
I have that special where I just need I need 100 yards. I need Johnson to get me 100 yards. If Johnson gets me 100 yards, he's already scored a touchdown, and I got that plus 385.
All right, SMU back to pass on 2nd and 18, and he almost throws a pick.
The Broncos team total is 10.5.
Because
Are they?
kick field goals.
I was gonna say, are they going over that? I don't think they get over that. I don't know. I feel like this is setting up where the Broncos offense is going to look a lot different in the second half.
I'd be more interested to see what props we have. Did the game restart?
It's getting ready to kick right now. I just think this. I mean, if this second half,
Third and 25, and SMU gets a 60-yard bomb. Let's go! Come on, we need a touchdown.
Oh, Drew Lock is. I don't know. They're showing Drew Lock. It looks like he's warming up.
Yeah, the game has started. Browns get the ball first.
I mean,
No, it's Teddy. It's still Teddy.
Okay.
No, sorry, the Broncos get the ball first. So she talked, and right when she's going to give us the big thing of whether they consider putting Drew Lock in, the audio cut out, so nobody has any clue what she said. They high it up. They finally get it out to Tim Patrick because, yep, that's a guy. No, it's Noah Fant. I would like to have Noah Fant and Tim Patrick stand next to each other, and you tell me who's bigger.
Which one of these guys is a tight end? Which one is the tight end and which one is the wide receiver?
I mean, Fant looks like he's been eating some cheeseburgers, so he might be a little bit still bigger, but it's not by much. Let's see if the Broncos coming out here getting excited. There's a big 2nd and 1. Gets the first down easily. All right, so let's get into college because that's what the people are here to see. We've talked about this. We're limiting our plays in college. Some of it's just been too damn hard. So we had a good conversation. We like these. These are consensus plays. So let's start off first. You like nothing on Friday night. I actually like Washington minus 18.
Yeah,
This Arizona
Washington
team is terrible. Big play. There it goes. Cortland Sutton catches his second ball for a first down.
Yep. I think Teddy might have got a kick in the ass there at halftime, maybe.
Might have got a shot. He's still not moving. He's making that throw.
I was going to say he's leaning backwards.
Yeah, it's all shoulder. SMU inside the 14. Let's go. Charlotte having major issues trying to move the ball versus a really terrible FAU defense. Bridgewater trying to escape, rolling out, rolling. He's got a man, and does he get his feet down? If it does, it's Cortland Sutton's third catch, which is good for my fantasy. All right, so Friday night games really kind of blow. Memphis versus UCF should be a fun game to watch. UCF, though, hasn't been as prolific as they have been in the past. Don't be surprised if Memphis wins that one going away.
That was one of my leans. I didn't bet it, but my lean would be Memphis money line there.
All right, so Wake is 6-0, playing an Army team that can't stop the pass. Wake also cannot stop the run. My plays in this are very simple. Dance with the one who brung you. We're taking Wake -3, and we're going to turn around and on the other side. We are going to take the over 52.
Yep. Yeah, I like the over.
They both sides score. Wake can score so fast. I just wonder if Army can keep up with them.
Yep.
All right. We are staying away from the Chippewas. I'm very tempted to take UMass +35. Really, really tempted. This is also not an official play, but we'll talk about it. I like Northwestern +24, getting ready to play versus Michigan. And the reason I like it is strictly you have Michigan getting ready to play Michigan State next week. Northwestern has started to show a little bit of a pulse. I think 24 is too many points.
I'll tell you why I like Northwestern +24. I like Northwestern +24 because you've got a game that's got a total of, 44? Okay, 51. So you're telling me that if Northwestern scores 14 to 17 points, they should cover that.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's for me, it's a numbers
Broncos got
play.
something going here.
I don't think Michigan is a team that you can trust to cover 24 points.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Yeah, so I also like Northwestern +24. Not official, but that's one of my leans. You like it as well.
Who the world is number 9? Caught 2 straight passes.
Hinton.
This is the kid from Wake Forest.
Yeah, Hinton.
I like this kid. All right. It's so you actually liked it. I didn't know you liked it, so we're gonna just call that official then.
Okay.
And I don't know if you like this, but I don't really care because this is an official play. Sorry, I'm by the. We're taking Cincy -28 at Navy. Cincy has a chance to get in the bowl championship season. They just beat a Temple team by 49 points. Temple is better than this Navy team. They will have 0 issues stopping the run. And this game will be over quicker than you can think. Blink. I'm following you on this. I don't have a strong play, but I have a lean, so we're gonna take it. We are going with the Nittany Lions -23 at home versus the Fighting Illini.
Yeah, this Penn State team is a lot better. Every time I watch them, they seem to look better. They took care of Auburn. You've got a Penn State team that's playing at home versus an Illinois team that I don't know if they're going to score. I don't know how Illinois scores in this game. I don't know what Illinois' team total is, but I would probably go under their team total.
That defense is really tough. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah,
Denver's got it inside. Bridgewater hit it. Ball's thrown outside. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I don't know how Illinois scores in that game, but yeah, I like Penn State to cover.
All right, we're staying away from Arkansas. We're staying away from Oklahoma -38.5. It wouldn't shock me if Kansas puts up 20 points and you go over.
Yep.
Great radio, I know. Denver completely decides not to run it at any time on this drive. Finally does, and they lose 3 yards.
I think they're.
Third and goal.
I think they're afraid that. I think they're afraid that Bridgewater's going to throw an interception. They're not going to get. They're not going to get the field goal here. If this was 14-0, I think they play more for a touchdown than they're playing for a field goal right here. It looks like.
Yeah, we got full spread here for Teddy. Can
Is that
Teddy
a
make
draw?
a play? 2 gloves. He's got a man on the flat. He slides. He dives. It's a touchdown for Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's anytime touchdown. When I was reading you all those next touchdown score, Melvin Gordon's anytime touchdown was the only one they were hanging. It was plus 300. That was a good play to get that score.
It's another touchdown for Tulane.
How are they scoring so fast?
Throwing the ball.
I feel like you said SMU just scored like 3 minutes ago.
It's their second 2-point conversion. Tulane. And it's not going to be. It's going to be incomplete.
We got a ball game.
It's another. Well, we don't have ball game.
No, in
Oh,
the Browns game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Browns game. Yep. You need a minute?
No, I'm good. All right. Continue. We go to Cuse. I tell you the wrong team is favored here. I'm taking Cuse plus 3. Unless somebody's out with COVID that I've got absolutely zero knowledge of. This line makes absolutely no sense. FAU outscored Charlotte 21-0 in the third quarter. Not good.
I like this Syracuse team. We talked about this a little bit. I think you've got Syracuse and Virginia Tech. You've got 2 teams that are very good at home. I think Syracuse is a better overall team on a neutral field. I feel like the 3 points is just they're just getting 3 points because it's in Blacksburg. But yeah, I like Syracuse.
Yep. I look at it this way. Virginia Tech is the 151st rushing defense in the league, in the country. Syracuse is the 62nd versus passing, with a kid who's about to hit 1,000 yards in game 5, game 6. So I see they also could throw the ball. Tech can't stop anybody. That's the big difference from this Virginia Tech team and previous Virginia Tech teams. Shouldn't be any issue for Syracuse to put up points. So I'll take the plus 3.
Yep.
And smile all the way in. Wisconsin, Purdue. I know we didn't really talk about this, but what's your take on this? Wisconsin's great defense, no offense. Versus Purdue, basically, just played a team with a great offense. With great defense, no offense.
I mean, my lean would be under, but it's 40, so that's probably too low.
Canucks take the lead.
Does Purdue have any impressive wins besides last week?
Nope.
No, they don't.
Again, it's at home.
They beat Oregon State at the beginning of the season. I like that Oregon State team.
Okay, we'll get to Oregon State a little later. But
Yeah.
probably not the way you want to. But yeah.
No, I don't have anything. You know, I've got nothing on this Wisconsin Purdue game. It's 3.5. It's 3.5 for Wisconsin. You know, gun to my head, I gotta bet the game. Um, I'm probably taking the 3.5 with Purdue.
Yep. All right, so let's move on. I'm taking Pitt -3
Yeah.
at home versus Clemson. Will be the biggest game in Pitt history for the last 10 years.
Yep.
They're 5-1. Got an inside track to make the ACC title game. They're scoring versus everybody. Clemson's only thing they can do is hold people down from scoring. But I really looked at mutual opponents. Pitt beat the crap out of Georgia Tech, and they won 52-21, and it was 9-6, I believe, for 14-8 for Clemson.
Yeah.
I don't feel this team is improving, getting better. I thought maybe you had a chance after the bye week for them to come in and kind of do some wrinkles or change quarterbacks or
They should have lost to
something.
Syracuse.
Yeah, and they should have lost straight up to Syracuse, but they lucked out on that one. So I'm taking Pittsburgh -3.
Yep.
And having no issue with it.
That's of my weekend plays. That's probably, I would say that's my strongest or one of my strongest plays. That Pitt -3 just jumped off the page.
Yep. Oregon, UCLA. Any take?
I have no opinion. I'm limiting it.
Very interesting game. Two teams that can run the ball. I kind of like the over 60.5.
Okay.
That is the way I would go. I mean,
Do we know if
good play by
Oregon's
Case Keenum moves the sticks.
do we know if Oregon's defense is healthy? Thibodeau and everybody there.
Thibodeau is healthy, but Thibodeau is a pass rushing specialist. UCLA could care less about actually lining up and pass rushing. And from an Oregon defense, they're getting better, but it was 159th overall in the nation, 196 against the pass, 102 against the rush. I see UCLA scoring. And I see on the flip side kind of a similar thing to UCLA's defense, 219th against the pass. I see Anthony Brown having a nice day and being able to put points up. Another big play. It's the Anthony Schwartz, Odell Beckham, back-to-back. Big plays, first down. Watch this fly over 30.
Yeah, I had a feeling that the second half might look a little different than the first half.
Yep.
They were hanging at 20, and everybody watched Denver not be able to get a first down in the first half is like, how are they even going to get? Yeah, how are they going to get close to this?
All right. BYU, who you're dead to me, playing a terrible Washington State team, -4.5.
Don't care. Don't care. I have zero opinion on any game involving Washington or involving BYU. However, I don't dislike Washington State. Are they at home?
Yes.
They just fired their coach this week because he wouldn't get the vaccine. So could be an interesting dynamic there.
I thought he was their offensive coordinator. I didn't think he was the head coach.
Oh, I thought he was the head coach.
I thought it was the offensive coordinator.
No, maybe I got that wrong.
All right, Keenum back to pass. He's about to get killed, and he dumps it off to Johnson. Johnson, if you had that 10.5 receiving prop, he just cashed it.
And he just cashed his over 1.5 receptions.
Yep.
That's number 2.
All right. Then the other game that we didn't talk about, but I didn't look at, but I'm going to take. Louisville over 57 versus Boston College. Louisville plays no defense. They score. They try to outscore. BC basically does the same exact thing.
Yeah.
They're fresh off getting absolutely waxed by NC State. They'll feel better against here versus a Louisville team that is basically getting 30 points the last 3 weeks. That
I
was a
like
really
the
weird throw.
yeah, it was. Um, I had a lean towards Louisville in that game. I don't know that coincides with your over, but just a lean.
Yeah, the question with Boston College is going to be getting their quarterback play.
Yeah.
You've got 2 other guys injured. I think you might get Jerkovich back this week. I know he has a chance to play, I believe. I'm fine with taking Louisville -5.5.
I mean, I don't want to make it a play if you've already got the. There's another nice one from Johnson.
Johnson for another 9 yards. Oh, that means I got to load that back up. I forgot. I got to load that anytime touchdown back up.
How many yards do we have here?
Johnson, he's got 95.
Oh, 5 more.
Doesn't your guy have to win too?
No.
Oh, damn, I lost that because it's inside.
Nope, it's oh no, that was I think it said 95 combined. I've only got rushing.
Oh,
It's I think it's rushing. It's 100 rushing yards and score a touchdown.
Louisiana scores 1-point lead over Arkansas State as 18-point favorites again. SMU's got the ball again.
Yeah, I feel like Northwestern is going to be able to hang with Michigan. I wouldn't expect them to win the game, but I think they lose by, I don't know, maybe 14.
Yep.
I think it's a very similar looking game to the Michigan Rutgers game earlier this year.
First carry that he looked like inexperienced. He did not stay in the hole. He bounced it way too early. And the pursuit got to him. He still gained 4 or 5 yards off it.
Yeah.
But I thought if he would have stuck to the hole, he could have ran that, cut to the left, and been to the house. FAU was dominating Charlotte in the second half.
Well, that's unfortunate for me.
G's play is going to come in.
What
Quietly,
play?
we could have a shot.
Oh,
Johnson
Dodgers.
Doesn't get anything. 6-2 Dodgers. Big third down here for the Browns. Need to at least get 3. Let's stay above that mark.
You're keeping track of our official plays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Temple and South Florida.
I don't know. I don't have anything on that one.
All right. We didn't talk about it, but we're going to... Oh, he misses him. Keenum is hit as he throws it. Incomplete. 4th down.
Wide open in the middle.
Tennessee, Alabama.
Yeah, Tennessee, Alabama. This is another one that kind of jumped off the page, right?
Well, it jumps off the page as I like the over.
I love the over. I love it.
Yep.
I don't think Tennessee is going to be able to.
You're not getting 82.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Tennessee is going to be able to stop Alabama, but I think they should be able to score.
They went for it, and Case Keenum runs for it and gets it.
Oh my gosh. Well, he can't recover that fumble in the end zone. No, that's not a touchdown.
He's not. He's short at the 1.
Yeah, but this the one official schedule is the signal's touchdown. Like the ball was recovered by Hooper. Wow. Man, got some heart there. That was a big 4th down gain.
He does fumble.
Oh, he definitely fumbled. So that ball's going to come back to the 1. All right, Dearness Johnson, touchdown time, please. I'll take another one. Yeah, thanks, Troy.
All right, they get to the 1 yard line, 1st and 10. Keenum play action has a man. It's who had
Stanton
as the touchdown maker.
Yeah, the fullback.
You would have paid off really nice.
The fullback.
And SMU gives the ball back to Tulane. 13 minutes to go.
And that's 14 points in the 3rd quarter. Yep. That 20 is going to die a death here.
It's not the worst thing. Some of us may have the teaser at 34.
Oh, yeah, I didn't take anything on the second half.
Yeah. All right.
Johnny Stanton, not that you really care, but Johnny Stanton is a fan favorite because, it's a big, I don't know, fullback guy. All the fullbacks are always kind of, doing the dirty work, and the fans like it.
UTSA versus your La Tech favorite team.
Yeah.
Your ranked UTSA.
Yeah, that UTSA team has been pretty solid.
Yep, and this La Tech team is not.
No, I agree. I don't have a look on the game, but I mean, I would be UTSA or pass for me.
I took UTSA minus 6.5.
Yep.
All right. We may not agree on this, but I'm going to take it. The Ohio State minus 21 over Indiana.
I didn't.
We got a pickle. It's SMU ball at the Tulane 33.
Nice. I didn't have
shit. We totally forgot the Warriors game. Damn it. I was going to be on Jordan Poole.
It started already, right?
Yeah, and they've got 24 points in the first 4 minutes.
Hmm.
There's 2 things I was going to be. All right. Official play. Jordan Poole over 16.5 points. Come on, go through. That's the only thing with basketball. It waits forever because they wait to see if the guy made a shot. What was the other play I wanted? So we have the basketball rule that we follow. So we're going to keep following it, which means when Kawhi does not play, we take Reggie Jackson over 14.5 points.
Oh, shoot.
Now, I'm on record. I actually believe that Eric Bledsoe will make this team worse until they figure out how to put him on the bench. They're not going to be better.
Well, that really backfired.
What?
So I went through and proposed a handful of trades this afternoon.
Yep.
Actually, I guess that worked. And one of the trades that I proposed just got accepted, and it was Melvin Gordon for Sterling Shepard.
Okay.
I just wanted to
They're up 2 going into the third.
I wanted a wide receiver, and I like Shepard, and I think he's going to get a lot of targets.
Someone
there.
has to catch the ball in that offense.
And Melvin Gordon, I think, is. I mean, if he scores a touchdown, you're going to get 12 points from him. he's not going to get you any more than about 40 or 50 yards and a touchdown. If he doesn't get you a touchdown, you're not going to be happy. But it was convenient that everybody was watching this game. Melvin Gordon scored that touchdown, which we all saw was the best play Melvin Gordon's probably made. It's the best play he's made in this game for sure.
Yep.
But now I have Sterling Shepard, so that worked out.
It's not bad. All right, I gave out some plays, so we'll just stick with those.
Okay. We've got a handful more. Well, how many college football plays did we give?
We got 3 or 4 left.
Okay.
Like Ohio State minus 21. That's where we're at.
Okay.
I don't like this Indiana team. I don't think they're as good. I think Ohio State will have no issue. I also lean the over.
I was gonna say I kind of like the over there. The only problem I have is trusting Indiana to help out.
Yep.
I trusted in Indiana to help out in the scoring against Michigan State, and they did not. Of course, Michigan State didn't. Michigan State didn't
State's
score.
Good defense though, and they kind of play slow, methodical.
Right, and they didn't score. They didn't score many either. Michigan State, so it's kind of bad on both sides. But yeah, I don't know that Indiana is going to be able to get enough points to get that over.
Yeah. My favorite play of the day: NC State -3 at Miami.
NC State -3 at Miami. I lean the over only because I think I think both teams score.
NC State is the 37th best defense in the country.
Miami's
not going to score as much as they can. They stuff the run.
Okay.
This is going to be on DeMarcus Van Dyke. Not DeMarcus Van Dyke. This will be on Van Dyke basically to move the offense, and he could do it in the end of the game. But I think I also do like the over 53.
So that was just a lean for me. Nothing that I bet, but yeah, NC State. This Miami team better than anybody. So.
All right, on 2nd and 23, SMU gets 10. How do you get an OPI from a tight end who runs a post pattern?
Is SMU going to cover that 14?
Well, right now it's close. I mean,
it's
are they going to cover the 14? They're up 19.
They're up 19. Yeah, okay.
They're up 19. They're down 5 for
the second half.
We needed to cover the 3. I thought they scored twice, but apparently they did not.
UL is up 28-27 on Arkansas State, huh?
Yeah, they're trying to pull away here at the end. 3rd and 16 for SMU. They're in field goal range. Mordecai gets out of it. He's going to have to run for 16 yards versus the whole defense. He does not. Mordecai yelling at him. SMU wants the flag for a late hit. Well, let's go back to the Browns game. It's 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. Drew Lock has his helmet on. He's on the sideline. It's interesting. Start of the 4th quarter.
I wonder if this is the end, if this is the last drive for Bridgewater. They don't get this.
They almost got him to jump. He's going to get killed, and he got killed, and they might get a face mask, though, from Jadeveon Clowney. It's either that or it's the latest neutral zone. No, they call holding. They're going to be declined. And I'm going to cash my punt bet.
Nice.
All right, SMU settles for 3. It's 10-12. Second half. Also makes their lead up to 22, which is a little nicer. All right. We got 5 games left. I don't think you have anything. I think I still have one. I'm taking Utah minus the 3.
Mhm.
And there's only one reason, because this is the only time I've ever seen this when I checked it. And it kind of floored me. All right. The Oregon State Beavers are 202nd in the nation against the pass. Utah runs the ball a lot better than they throw it, but they'll have success throwing the ball. I look on the other side of the ball. I think Utah can kind of hang with them. The thing that Utah doesn't do well is the thing that Oregon State doesn't do well. So I see this game basically being two sides rushing the ball a lot. I like the -3, and I lean to the under 57.
Looks like we might have some rain there also. Yeah, I mean, I like Oregon State, but not in that game.
Yep. Then you have USC Notre Dame, which is the late game, and then there's no other game after 7:30.
I was gonna say I don't have anything after 7:30 except for Hawaii.
Nope.
Late.
After 7:30.
It's very weird. You got West Virginia TCU at 7:30, Georgia Tech Virginia at 7:30, South Carolina A&M.
There was a game that there's 2 games I was going to look for, and I'm just going to tell you this because if you haven't figured it out, and they've actually started to kind of figure it out, but they really haven't. San Diego plays Presbyterian. I would be on the over 70 if it was available. I don't have a line on this game, but Presbyterian's the team that doesn't punt.
Right.
No, I've taken Milo out. I've taken my. Take Milo out. Take Milo out. All right. So that would be the one thing I'd look for. The other thing I look for is one of my favorite teams in the country to bet is Sam Houston. Sam
FCS.
Houston State. So they're going to line up against a very good. Actually, no, this was Jacksonville State. So Sam Houston State's going to be about a 2-touchdown favorite versus Jacksonville State. I would take Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State has a NFL quality quarterback, a kid that will probably be drafted. And Eric Schmid. They've got an outstanding rushing attack, and then they've got some burners at receiver as well. So anytime you can get them, they're also a great second half over team because they really don't kind of stop scoring. So
Is that all your games?
that's all my plays. Yep.
Okay, so just a couple
Browns are trying.
games,
Everybody who would like to play running back gets to play. Johnson for another 9. That should give him
and
his
it's
100.
all working. Couple games that we didn't cover that I do like. These are ones that I did bet. Not official plays, but these are ones that I bet. Texas Tech money line.
Yeah, I looked at that. I did, and Texas Tech's been playing well of late.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to. Where was that game?
Yeah, Texas Tech, Kansas State. It's in Lubbock. I don't know. The game's a pick.
Yeah. Kansas State get their quarterback back? It's got to be if it's a pick.
I don't see any updated news on that. No, I don't see that news there. I know when I got it.
Skylar Thompson's going to play.
Man,
so he has returned. He returned 2 weeks ago.
Fucking Charlotte has just completely shit the bed in the second half.
Since Skylar Thompson's come back, he's 44 of 64 for 500 yards with 5 touchdowns and 1 interceptions. All right, hold on. I've got dog duty here.
Jarvis Landry. Well, that looks like a catch.
All right, what did I miss?
Nothing. The Browns had a big catch by Landry on third down, and they just finished reviewing it and reversed the call. So no catch, and the Browns are punting.
Exciting. So the only thing I missed was my chance to take punt.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Dearness Johnson had a few more nice runs. He's got 95 yards rushing. Oh, it's 4th and 7. I was gonna say that could be huge. Browns might get another 5 here.
All right, the Rangers are up 1. The Canucks are. That's still up 2.
Okay.
All right, Tulane makes a huge run, but they lose Michael Pratt because he doesn't know where he's at due to a late hit. So Pratt scrambles, he runs, and he just gets absolutely knocked out. So 1st and goal, unfortunately, for Tulane with the new quarterback, incomplete. How did I lose money when I won games? What the fuck?
Melvin Gordon has played 76% of snaps to Javonte Williams 24% in this game. Gordon has outtouched Williams 10-6. I wouldn't be surprised if they're
back to pass, play action, throws it down, and it's dropped. Touchdown Tulane, 9-yard rush. They decided that the backup quarterback probably shouldn't be throwing the football. We're going to lose the second half. We're up 16.
God, okay. Well, hopefully SMU scores again. I need them to cover that 14.
Yep, I definitely need to cover because FAU Charlotte's not covering.
Charlotte has completely
Charlotte's
shit the
about to
bed in the
score.
second half.
Yep.
They took the entire third quarter off.
Well, Charlotte's had the ball so many times down at the 10 and got no points. I've never seen a team have the ball the entire time and can't score. I mean, and then you take the Louisiana-Arkansas State game. You get 31 points in the third quarter and 0 in the fourth.
They're going to call a face mask on Javonte Williams.
Well, this was a
no.
face mask when you look at it.
They're going to call a face mask on both sides. They're on the Browns. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was a huge face mask. You'll see it when you see the...
I was going to say, I think that call could have gone both ways.
It was interesting that Tulane just decided to stop going for 2 with the second half total at 31 and they had 29.
Interesting.
We just decided we don't want points.
So there were a couple more games. I did mention Texas Tech money line.
Yep.
Oklahoma State +7. Um,
Now, Texas Tech money line, is that an official play?
no. Just everything that you gave is official. These are games that I bet, not official. Oklahoma State,
plays
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Ames. Iowa State's tough there, but I think this Oklahoma State team has been tested so far. I think 7 points is too much to give them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a question of which is Iowa really the 13th ranked defense? That's the question. That's the 100% question in this game.
I mean, they've played.
Because offense or defense is about the same.
They've played Baylor, K-State, KU, Iowa.
Okay, none of those are prolific scoring teams, but most of the teams in the Big Ten aren't. Yep.
So, I mean, Baylor put up 31.
Bridgewater. Patrick
Where the fuck was that going?
Get it. SMU down to the Tulane 44. Let's go.
Yeah, so Baylor put up
SMU
31.
44-yard touchdown. There we go.
Nice.
That'll seal the 13.5. Well, it should. It'll also give me the second half over, but also
they're not gonna.
SMU.
Yeah, they're not gonna stop. I mean, they might stop now. How much time's left?
5 minutes. 6 minutes.
Hopefully Tulane doesn't get another score, but I feel like they might.
That'd be great if we could get a pick or something. Patrick gets it down to 2nd and 1. Oh, Denzel Ward pulled his hammy.
Yep.
Denzel Ward pulled his hammy.
Okay, so OK State +7. FIU +15 is another game that I bet.
We almost got that Allen over 2.5. He was 2 of 8 in the second half. He's also got to look for. He's getting double-digit points each game. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for Allen. 5-11 from the field. Missed 6 threes, though. Those were the only shots he missed.
Yeah, FIU +15 at home to Western Kentucky.
FIU is terrible.
Yeah, Western Kentucky is not any good either.
I am aware of that, but FSU is terrible.
Well, I mean, one team is starting with 15 points.
Okay.
I don't like I said, not official. It is a game that I bet though. A&M -21.
If the Browns get a stop here, we could still get the second half under.
You could. Yeah, A&M -21. Who are they playing?
Though I wouldn't mind the Broncos to get a field goal. Rich is like, why? So I can just sweat it out? I mean, is that the
right?
goal here?
Oh yeah, A&M -21 home against South Carolina. Hey, I don't have.
Good job, Jordan. Way to hit that hockey play. Under 6.5 cashes.
Nice.
For Winnipeg and Winnipeg. So far, all our hockey plays, for the most part, except the first one, are coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Canucks are up 2 with 13 minutes to go. Rangers are up 1 with a minute to go. How many carries does Ernest have?
He has 15.
Charlotte's had third and goal for like 7 minutes, and they just haven't scored.
Yeah, 15 carries for Dearness Johnson.
15.
Yeah, 15.
I need him to get one more carry.
I don't think that should be an issue.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, well. Got the first down. And then the last one I've got that I bet already is TCU minus 4.5 against West Virginia.
Okay.
West Virginia they're a complete fade on the
They're
road.
going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they're a fade on the road. TCU's actually looked pretty decent this year. Defense not so great, but their offense has been scoring. So.
All right. Big second down here. Software comes. Broncos got something going here.
So they're down by 10.
28.
They're down by 10.
They still have something going.
They do. No, I'm just saying they're down by 10.
Yeah.
The offense is moving, but it's not moving. It's not moving fast enough.
7 minutes left. The Browns call timeout. Thought it was moving fast enough for them to call timeout. All right, let's look at our prop bets are doing for pool. Actually, looks like I took the one play I did backwards.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So FAU wins 38-9. Good call, Gerardo. You got that one. That's definitely not what we got. Over 57. We thought Charlotte would get about 20 points. They did not. That's the difference in the over-under. They were inside the 7-yard line 4 times and got 0 points. Not going to win many games that way. SMU should come through for us here for full game. We'll lose the second half. Should have just stayed with the over. Johnson, we've already cashed. Hooper, we already cashed. Oh, that's what I was looking up. I was looking to see how did the Browns get their touchdowns. Keenum hit Stanton. That was 1. Okay. So he only has 1 touchdown. Oh. SMU got the ball back already from Tulane. There we go. Let's go. We're not dead yet. Good run. Stays on his feet. To the 22-yard line goes SMU. Now the props we got. Jackson's got 0. That's not good. Needs to shoot the ball more. Curry's got 3. That's not good. They're up 12. Curry's got 25. He's hogging the ball. Of course, he's perfect from the field, so that's probably a good reason why he's hogging the ball. He's 9 of 9. All right, so let's reiterate what we got with this SMU. It's 19-17. SMU has the ball in the second half. 20 yards. Mordecai, they had a screen, nothing there. He throws it into the ground. Oh, sorry, it's not even Mordecai. It's the secondary. It's the backup guy. Second and 7 here for the Broncos.
Okay, so just real quick, we were talking about FIU. I actually wrote that down wrong. That FIU game. I meant to say I got FIU and South Florida confused.
South Florida minus 2.5.
Yeah.
I like South Florida to beat the game versus Temple, yes.
Yeah. So
that's going to be a first down.
So I actually like South Florida, not FIU.
Okay. I like the quarterback switch. I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, I had that written down wrong. I actually bet
I went long and
FIU.
hard at the Kent State over versus Ohio.
I actually bet FIU, and then afterwards I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute, it's not FIU, it's South Florida. Hold on. And then I cashed it out. Kent State and Ohio.
First and 10, Denver at the 20-yard line. And Bridgewater throws a flat pass that bounces.
I mean, if they want to keep running clock.
Well, SMU also got the ball back, by the way.
Oh, good.
Inside the 20. So the backup Tulane quarterback threw the ball to the linebacker after he was going to get hit. And the linebacker did his best job to go backwards as far as he could. So we got first and 10 SMU at the 11-yard line.
Oh, man, that was
We got a
almost
quarterback
picked.
keeper from the backup. And he picks up 3. 3 minutes left. His first name is PR. I really hope it's not Precious. Great play by Newsom there.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Come on, let's get a hold and a field goal. That's all we want. A hold and a field goal. He throws it. It's going to be a question. He's short. He dives out of bounds. The spot
Oh,
is going to be a first down.
it's right there.
Noah Fant.
they're
Touchdown,
giving him a first down.
Mustangs. There we go. We're going to put that on the board. SMU minus 13.5 does come through for us. And right
His
now,
toe went down. His toe went down out of bounds before he was across that. I think that's short.
right now, it's 24-19 in the second half. So we're winning the second half as well for the moment. 2 minutes left.
Yeah, if you look at where his toe is out of bounds there.
81
That's
points
short.
scored in this game.
Yeah, that's not a first
Yep,
down.
he's short.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go for it, but he's short.
You don't think they kick a field goal?
No.
Down 10?
I think the fact is that it's less than a yard.
Fair enough.
Teams do this all the time. And then they don't even get the yard, and then you wonder how in the world it didn't go over.
Right.
Ken, you are across the pond. How the world are you yelling, "Let's go, Brandon"? That cannot be a slogan being used in England these days.
Dodgers up 6-2 still.
Dodgers up 6-2 still. Louisiana still having the ball at the Arkansas 7 for like 7 hours. FAU was inside the 10 4 times and came away with 3 points.
Leaders of the Western world.
I'm not sure that's the leaders of the Western world. Case Keenum, second TD plus 5,000. Why not? Okay. Tulane is running the ball. You're down 29. And Tulane ran a halfback run right in the middle of the defense. And not running no huddle. So have you been a Trump guy? The Trump guy, I mean, okay. I'm a Republican, but I didn't vote Trump because I didn't like Trump. So I think the greatest thing for the Republican Party to do, this will be me talking politics, so I'm sure Ant will come into here, play in a second,
His
would be
ears perked
for-
up.
which would be for Trump to endorse DeSantis in 2023. Because that will be the Republican front runner. He's a legend, but he's a moron, too. He wasn't wrong with some of the fake news, but I think he played it way too much.
He's too
By the way,
petty.
Tulane ran it again and then let the clock run out. Their offensive lineman is down. All right. Apparently, the guys on the hill, the kids get on a piece of board and just ride it down, cardboard, and they just ride it down the hill like a
Wow.
sled.
Oh my God. Bridgewater might be short. Wow.
Look at you. Look at you. It's talking about the real game versus me sitting there. They gave him the first down, by the way.
Did they? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I see it now.
So
Just where the guy was running in, it looked like he might have been short.
there's going to be two people that basically run in there. And DeSantis has basically a lot of backing from the Trump supporters anyway. He's actually doing some very smart things right now. One of the things is he called all the shipping containers people and told them all our Florida ports are open. You
Out
can
of
drop
bounds.
your goods off. There's no reason for you to hang out in the Atlantic.
Out of bounds.
So the two front runners besides Trump that could run is going to be Hogan from Maryland, who makes a lot of sense, and DeSantis is going to run from Florida. And Tulane still runs it into the line. They do get a first down, though.
Yeah, I think that
And
DeSantis
then
dude is.
they get a personal foul, too.
I think that DeSantis dude is kind of a clown. I mean,
You're getting a lot of stuff because that's the whole plan right now. What you're getting is a lot of crap from late night comics and stuff like that, because their whole goal is to try to tear him down as much as they can before he runs and becomes a bigger source. But things that he's doing in Florida are very, very popular. One, he didn't want any business to say you had to be vaccinated. He's, like I just said, he's doing the ports things that they're. Louisiana Lafayette wins 28-27.
wow.
They win by a stinking point.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Arkansas State wasn't able to come back in that. It was
Third and
game
goal.
that game was
They got the
28-27
screen,
for a
and they
while.
got a touchdown.
Oh man. Oh.
And this time it's Javonte Williams.
Jeez, I had freaking 3 guys there. Fuck.
And that's the 20 points.
Yep, there's 20.
Okay, that penalty was on Tulane. So Tulane got the first down and then went back 15 yards. And then they ran the ball, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of the game, folks. That'll be a double casher. Because they're just
Nice.
going to let the clock run out. Just like we drew it up. 40 points in the second half. SMU wins 24-19, which means we cover the -3. We cover the minus 13.5. Double casher. We get a double. We needed that with some other losses that we have. So, yeah.
17 plays.
Ring that bell, ring that bell, ring that bell. Ring it, ring it, ring it. All right, we're dancing with the butter. Ring the bell. Second half, SMU -3. SMU -13.5 comes through. So, little update on the show. What we have. We haven't had a ton of live plays. Really hadn't had a lot of opportunity there. Dodgers score again, 7-2. Warriors and Clippers. It's all Warriors. The Islanders lost. Carolina won. The Rangers won, which was one of the live plays. Carolina wins. Vancouver is up 2 with 5 minutes to go. SMU minus 13.5 comes through. FAU over 57 does not. Atlanta does not. Allen does not. That was the 3 losses. Ernest over 58.5 rushing yards comes through. First half under 20.5 comes through. Second half SMU minus 3 comes through. And then we've got Jordan Poole at 16.5 points. And we've got Reggie Jackson at 14.5 points. Giving an update on those two because we're still into the second quarter. Lots of game left. Reggie Jackson has decided to go 0 for 4 from the field and have 0 points. That's not looking good. Jordan Poole has 5 points, so he still has a chance here. If he can get to about 8 by the time the quarter's up, that should be nice. Stephen Curry has 27, if you were wondering. So we get that SMU play. That was big. That was big.
Mm-hmm.
And now Rich gets to really question a 3-point game. The Broncos are leading the second half 14-7. I wouldn't mind a Browns touchdown here because we already lost the over 20. So, but a touchdown would give me the Browns plus 2.5, and would also give me the No, it wouldn't give me the teaser because I'd lose the 7.5 on the Broncos. All right. So if the Browns are smart here, you've got a running back that's been killing them.
Yeah, I mean this should be a no-brainer.
Yeah, I do have the Browns minus 1.5 too. I got greedy. And this should be a handoff. We also have the San Jose UNLV game getting ready to start. So if you really don't want to sleep and you want to watch a really, really bad football game.
Yeah, if you want to watch a terrible game.
Case Keenum throws, of course, like we just said. You've got the lead wide. Yep, throw to Austin Hooper for 8 yards.
Well,
keep the clock running, guys. That's the key thing part of this game.
Only gonna need a few first downs.
Yeah, as long as you get a first down, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. I kind of need. I need 6 more yards for Dearness Johnson would be nice.
Oh, for that 100?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Johnson got it. You got your 6 and a lot more. He's into the second level. They grab his underwear and he's dragged down.
2 hands on the ball.
114 yards for Ernest Johnson. The only thing I would say, what I already see, is he loves to bounce things already. That's a college move you do. It worked, but he's going to do that versus the next team, and he's going to bounce it outside, and the next guy's going to stick him in the ear hole.
I mean, he's looked good, and he hasn't looked any different than what I had seen out of him before, which was he's a solid back.
Yeah, you got to love when he's trying to wiggle his way through there with one hand on the ball.
Yeah,
that's the one thing right now you got to be telling the kid.
I know.
Just get into
protect the ball.
2 hands on the ball.
Get that fucking thing up in there.
Down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Is this the first time out by Denver?
First time out,
Denver?
yeah. Yeah, first time out. They got 2 more, and then they got the 2-minute warning. So probably going to need another 2 first downs.
Yep.
And Dearness Johnson has 22 points in fantasy.
Yeah,
I'll
by
take
far
that.
but I mean, all the running backs had a pretty good day for fantasy. Williams scored. Gordon scored.
Yep.
First down, who else? Jarvis Landry.
I can't believe they're throwing the ball. I mean,
That means they know they want to put up 7. Or they have no question. I mean, you are getting a one-on-one pattern, and Landry's hurt. Landry's hurt bad. That looks like that knee buckled.
this is I have never seen a fucking injury report that looked like this Browns fucking injury report this week for any
There's
professional
40 guys
team.
on the injury report.
It was
weren't aware. Yep.
Absolutely
Johnson
insane.
bounces it outside again, and he picks up 3.
Here's that Landry play.
Knee.
Just kind of went down awkward.
That's the knee.
Yeah, he knows that something's not right there. Fuck.
Clippers have cut it to 7. There's no defense being played in this game. You get a 71-point first. You're going to get about a 55, 60-point second quarter. I absolutely hate looking at Baltimore at 5-1. That team should have 2-3 losses.
Easy. Yeah, they should. I like when they were comparing, they were talking about the Bengals. Oh, how great the Bengals played last week. Like they played the goddamn Lions. Are we seriously talking about how good the Bengals played against the Lions?
That's what they do in the Sports Center and all this stuff. They're like, oh, look at it. They never look at who they played. We played Houston. You looked great. That's great. It was Houston. There goes Johnson through the hole for a first down.
Oh my God. Just don't fucking fumble, please.
Broncos are now plus 1,800.
There's some moron with a fucking Steelers shirt on.
I mean, there's also a point where you got to tell the Broncos, just let him score.
Let him in. Yeah, let him in.
He's still made the drive. That's it. Let him go. Because
he's gonna want to score.
No, he's gonna definitely want to score, but that's your only hope, especially with the Broncos now.
Yeah.
You're above the 2-minute warning. You're gonna start with another first down.
Nothing beat when the Browns dragged Austin Eckler into the end zone against the Chargers. Eckler's trying to go down. They're literally just 3 guys holding him up and shoving him into the end zone. Nope. You're gonna score. Come on, you're gonna score.
Make a stop. We're out of timeout, so that'll take you to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. You get 2 more plays. So you get another minute and what? Minute and 20?
Yeah. Well, it goes under. Let's see what I have on this. UNLV scores first. My crappy day continues. I don't know how. I don't know what other game ended, but every time I look at my account, I'm down more. Oh, it's the Arkansas State game. Okay. I shouldn't have lost anything because I had all the other plays. Oh, well, that's the Charlotte plays. Another good run. Gets them to the 12. I mean, I don't know who's coaching them that they shouldn't say, hey, dude, let him score.
Right.
It's your only hope.
Maybe they think
that's your only hope.
maybe they think the Browns are going to kick a field goal.
Oh, I forgot I had the -3.5. Damn it. Alright, all the teasers will cash in any way except for the over. That's what we talked about. I mean, Broncos in the under was what we talked about as a teaser, but we didn't make it official. You weren't here. Cleveland win by 1 to 13 points, which was plus 125. I like that. That hits. He does, and he falls down, but there's a flag. They're going to take that away.
I mean, I realize that he doesn't want to score, but I kind of could use another touchdown for fantasy. Would be nice. And also, I cashed that plus 385. That was nice.
What was the 385?
That was the 100 yards and a touchdown for Johnson.
Yep.
Not an official play, but something I took.
Yeah, I looked at that. Johnson again. He gets the first down anyway.
Oh my goodness, this kid is a fucking monster. Like, he's literally just played the game of his life.
Clippers came all the way back. Warriors scored 44 in the first quarter, so the Clippers scored 40 in the second. There's no Kawhi. It's 67 to 66. And our guy has 5 points and the other guy has 0. Well, that's the game, folks. Yep. They're going to take a knee. That's it. Yep. Denver's got lots of issues on the ground, on the defensive side of the field. All right, so Browns win. They covered the 1.5. They're as we went over before, the Islanders lose, the Carolina wins, the Rangers win, the Canucks win, SMU wins, the second half wins. We lose the 3 in a row in FAU, Atlanta, and Allen. But we come back and we hit the Ernest over 58.5. Boy, did he ever hit. And the first half under 20.5 goes as well. The teaser that we leaned hits, the under 46, and the Broncos plus 7.5. We've got some a bunch of outstanding college plays. We didn't even get into the NFL. I know D likes some things, so I'm gonna just run those through with you guys first. If you want to hang out, and then we'll call it a show. So D gave. We didn't really get a chance to talk about this, but I'll tell you what's your thought process on this. D likes Atlanta money line over the Dolphins. Okay.
Yeah, I've got no opinion on the game.
He likes the Eagles +3 or the money line
Against the Raiders.
I have no idea what he's looking at. Not only against the Raiders, at the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be looking over there, but yeah, that's 49. That's kind of high.
No.
Yeah, I really don't have an opinion. I don't have a ton this week. Not a ton of games that I like.
He might be the only person in the country that believes that Carolina is not only going to win the game, they're going to win every quarter. Versus the Giants.
I think Carolina's a better team than the Giants. They haven't looked that great the last couple weeks, 3 weeks. Actually, ever since McCaffrey went out, they haven't looked good. But the Giants are just fucking crazy beat up too. They've got a ton of injuries, so I don't have an opinion one way or another on that game.
Yeah, major injuries are on the Giants' offensive line, which isn't going to help as well. I understand the play, I don't trust the Panthers. They should win the game, but I'm not saying they're winning every quarter.
Yeah.
I like the 3 that you like. I like the Titans KC over 57. That is an official play. This is basically the same game we just watched on Monday night.
Yep.
A team that was supposed to have a better defense versus basically 2 teams that don't have a really good defense. Which Titans team do you get? They return home. The beginning of the game, I'd take the Titans +4.5. I think they actually should be the favorite, especially if they get an inspired defense like they got the last game. So I don't see how the Chiefs at 3-3 are 4.5 points better than the Titans. What you saw, especially with Jones and Brown back, and
the game's in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, the game's in Tennessee.
So you're talking at 4.5. You're talking they think the Chiefs are a touchdown better than the Titans on a neutral field.
Yeah, a team that doesn't cover. I'll take the 4.5, and then I'll get the Chiefs money line at some point in the game when Derrick Henry runs through for 90 yards touchdown.
You just gotta hope that the Tennessee team actually shows up and not just let down game off the big one over Buffalo.
Yeah, I think the fact that this is home is the reason that I think they show up. Running games travel, and the Chiefs can't stop the run. His other play that he likes is, that you like, that I liked as well. Pats -7.
Yeah.
I think they own the Jets, and I think there'll be no issue of them outscoring the Jets. And also, the run game looked like it started to come alive versus the Cowboys.
They're going to completely dominate the Jets on the ground. It's going to be Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson all day. I mean, they're not going to throw. They're not going to throw a ton because they're not going to have to, because they should be able to run up and down the field on the Jets. And you've got Belichick against a rookie quarterback. We all know how that usually goes. So yeah, Pat's -7 is a strong play.
Nice, Gerardo.
I hope this hopefully the Patriots defense looks a little better than the Patriots defense we saw against Davis Mills a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I like the Ravens Bengals over 46.5. I agree
Yeah.
with that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I like both teams should score there. I think I actually I might so I've got the Bengals in my teaser. I might actually get there with the Bengals +6. I think that's a close game. I think the Bengals might actually beat the Ravens.
I would hope so, but I'm not that lucky. Teasers, I like the Packers to be teased. I like the teasing them with the Bucks. I like teasing them with the Rams as long as it's at 16. And I like everybody and their mother is going to figure out a way to tease the Cardinals versus the Texans. And then we'll talk about the Sunday night debacle that we're going to be forced to watch. That we'll have our next show on.
Yeah, that was so my teasers Rams, Bucks, Packers, Bengals.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my teaser actually was Arkansas State +24, Arizona +24, and then the Packers and Bucks. Now, granted, I took the 18 for ULL, and that was kind of covered. And I'll take the 18 for Washington tomorrow night. So, but we'll see. So, other than that, overall, it should be a good show. Hockey, we ended up going 3-1. College football was a little bit story, went 2-1. NBA, we got our clock cleaned, 0-2, and we got 2 more plays in standing. We go 2-0 in football. So overall, it was a good unit show. Let's hope the college plays come in. We put a little more money in your pocket for the weekend. Other than that, I will see you guys all on Sunday night. Take it easy, folks.